I've done peyote once, and I'll never do it again. It was on New Year's Eve too. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it was too rough for me. And I take a lot of shit, figuratively and literally. What's happening?
What is peyote exactly? What is peyote exactly?
It's from a cactus, and it's like so picture like an artichoke heart, and you have to kind of pick all that crap away to get to like the center of the artichoke heart. That's like this disc. That's kind of what peyote is, but it's a certain cactus, and it's the center of this flower of this cactus, and you just eat it, and it tastes like shit, and you throw up, and then you hallucinate.
So that's just part of the deal.
I don't know.
It's educational tonight, gentlemen.
Yeah. So this is it. Welcome to Psychedelic Talk. Just going. I'm back, everybody. I'm back. I've been
back,
gone.
motherfucker.
I'm wandered in the desert for a while. I'm gonna just slowly. I've got a couple of things that I wrote down because I thought they were funny as I was walking around. So, I was in California. My wife's parents are still there, and they live in the desert. So we went back to visit, and it's pretty much, like a, she's. I hang out with her family as well, but she's really there to kind of hang out with her family, and so it's really just me, kind of like, what can I do by myself for 2 weeks? So I wandered. I like to walk around in the woods. Well, there's no woods, but in the desert and in mountains and stuff like that. And I don't do that. I do it alone, but I'm not alone, if you know what I mean. And I wrote some things down that I will tell you throughout the night. I was going to give it to everybody. But one thing I noticed is that 100 years ago, everyone owned a horse and only rich people owned cars. And now everyone owns a car and only rich people own horses. So,
Jesus, that is very true.
Yeah, so
that's deep as fuck.
Yeah, so there you go. That's something that popped into my mind, and I'll come back to me in a little bit, and I'll give you another gem. Unless I'm hosting, Chris, are you going to host for the time that you're here?
Well, you know what? My connection is so poor. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got
we
it.
can hear you.
Nope.
No, we can't.
All right. Well, then I'm going to host.
I'll do this. Well, I'll do the opening, and then you can go from there.
Okay, cool.
Episode 99 of Into the Realm of Collectors. My name's Chris. Joining me tonight is the Jackal Squad. +1 -1 divided by 7. I don't know where everybody's at here.
Yeah,
so
we haven't reached the foreseeable future yet, I guess.
Well, apparently it's too soon.
Someone's in his DeLorean right now, and he's only at 74 miles per hour.
That's right. Or maybe the Speed Force isn't quite what he thought it was.
The lightning hasn't struck yet.
That's right. Hey, I'm in Canada. Forgive me my horrible connection if it's bad. You can thank the city of Langley, British Columbia for that. Joining me tonight is the amended Jackal Squad. James is off on a sabbatical as well. So my Google Hangout screen coming up first is the Brinklizer, Brian Brink.
Yo, what's up, people? How you guys doing tonight? How was the weekend? Fantastic. Good.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
How was your
Living the
weekend?
dream.
My weekend was great. I guess I'll get into what you get when we come back around. But I had a fantastic weekend hanging out with family and whatnot.
Did you get a scorching case of herpes over the weekend?
No, I didn't.
Then it wasn't a good weekend.
Is the man who will soon be leaving the show to start his own 40K podcast, Gerry.
Yo, what's up? That's probably not far from the truth. I'm falling deep. The love never goes away.
Is it because of all like these new updates and stuff, or you just got back into playing?
No, the new book, a new rule book came out, and the rules are pretty fucking fun. So, and they update all the codexes and everything, which is like the individual army books, which they call indexes now. But it's a lot more fun. It was good to go back to my FLGS and see some friends that I haven't seen in years.
Have you painted any new models?
I did, actually.
Now you know you're in now.
One color.
No, I got them right here.
One color. Green.
I'll show it during what you get this week. Yeah, got some painted.
Nice.
So,
All right, up next, returning from his walkabout in the deserts of California.
Return
It took
of
2
the
weeks.
Mac.
Yo, do twins ever realize that one of them was unplanned? That's another thing I thought about.
That's fucked up.
It's true.
Is that another discovery?
Yeah, that's another one. It's yeah, what's happening? Did a lot of shit while I was gone. Went to a 20-year high school reunion, believe it or not.
Wow.
Oh, I cannot wait to hear about that.
I mean, there's not much to talk about. It was interesting.
Was it super awkward?
No, it was all right, man. You know, it feels weird. Like my job was like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk around and tell stories that I remember, like to people that I saw. Like if I had any stories that I remembered about them, I would just tell these stories, and that shit was funny. But wound up the valedictorian of our class who never like hung out or partied, which makes sense or anything like that. But like that dude, like I wound up chilling with that dude a lot during my break, and so it was cool. It was awesome.
Yo, was it like, whoa, you got fat. Whoa, you got fat. You got fat too.
No, nobody was really like that. But, I mean, I'm sure people have thought about it or talked about it, but it was cool, man. Actually, it was cool. It was a good time. I mean, yeah, I don't think this is gonna sound fucked up, but like we wouldn't have went had it not just all worked out. Like we didn't go there specifically for it. Like if they were like, yo, 20-year reunions in October, I would have been like, yeah, we'll see you at the 40. But and my wife went to high school with me too, so it was like fun for both of us to go back.
Yeah, it seemed like you had everything all planned out. Like everything
So I
worked
think
together.
Facebook has killed the need for reunions, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, especially that's true. But I mean, it's crazy to see people in person and stuff like that. And
Yeah, it's not like the old days where you don't fucking even see or hear and even know from someone. Now it's like social media.
yeah,
You're part of everybody's life still.
but it's cool. I had a good time.
Yep, for sure. All right, up next, the man with the big black thing in front of his face. That's Mike.
What's up, everybody? Yo, 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 yo. Little under the weather today. I woke up with crusty eyes and congested chest and coughing, and then just said, well, you did buy a used microphone.
Grab some Lysol.
Yeah, so who knows? Who knows? If you don't see me next week, we know something's going on.
Did you buy it on eBay?
Yeah.
You should file a complaint saying I got sick from the
Yeah, I bought
You
that
should
shit. I got sick 2 days later.
Ask for a partial refund.
That's funny.
That's funny. Oh, well, let's see here. And that leaves me. Yep, me in Canada. Exciting stuff.
And it's not even like
So far,
you're on
I
the
realized-
other side of Canada. You're on the west coast of Canada.
I had a long travel. I had to spend the night in Nashville last night.
You're 2 hours from
then I got
Dan,
up
so
Yeah.
I said you're 2
Who
hours from
apparently
Dan.
somewhere in
Maybe you could go help him with his internet.
the future.
I know, man. If you don't show up, we really got no show tonight. Start thinking of something else.
I don't know what it is.
So are you?
So,
Is
go ahead.
Canada? Do you have to go to Canada often, or is this just kind of one of these one-off weird trips?
No, we're having a meeting here.
Oh, okay.
I can hang out for about an hour, and then I have to go to a soiree, greed kind of deal.
Fancy.
But you know they use kilometers up here, so it's really weird the signs, and things may seem expensive, but they're not. Like I think the dollar is like $1.40 here or something. So
That's like
we actually I was ate a quick meal. They had like $3 tacos. I'm like, those are really cheap tacos. Still charge you $9 for a beer though. So
you got to drink
So
that.
good.
What's the Canadian beer? Isn't it Molson?
oh god, I had a Guinness actually. So I think we had one more member of our troop here reappear. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the foreseeable future. My own personal thunder thief has arrived. Young Daniel, are you there?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Comcast can suck my dick. Fuck them.
You should have said, "Am I too early?"
No.
You should have came just like that.
I'm too early.
Yeah. Oh no, you know. No
Am I
flash
too soon?
references.
I'm too soon. Dude, fucking Comcast just fucking pulling out at the wrong moment. You know, it's
So
great.
that's why you haven't been here for fucking 18 months?
Yeah, close to, you know, fucking Comcast just charging me out the ass and then putting it back up there. You know, it's great.
Shout out to Mickey Mouse on your glass.
Well, welcome back, Dan.
Indeed. Thank you.
Glad to have you.
Good to
Let's
be
do
here.
that one more time. Everyone can share what they did with their disposable income in the past 7 days in a little segment we like to call "What'd You Get?" Brian Brink.
Well, I didn't get any toys, which
What'd
sucked.
you get?
But
Okay.
my sister got married on Saturday, so I just collected a whole bunch of new relatives. And these are some cool motherfuckers, I gotta say.
Nice.
So that was pretty awesome. Good.
And liver damage.
Liver damage. Yep. That too.
Good.
All kinds. I tell you, man, this wedding, my sister and her husband are dentists. And this wedding was like to the nines, man. It was fucking awesome. It was,
So this was the wedding that went along. This is the wedding that went along with the bachelor party, right?
that's correct. That's correct.
Okay.
Were there any anti-dentites in the house?
Did you invite Nadia to the wedding?
No, I did not invite Nadia to.
Oh, she wasn't your plus one?
No.
Have you been in touch with Nadia?
No. No, I didn't. But man, it was crazy, man. It was like in this farmhouse that was like this. We were in some like refurbished barn and stuff. Everything's all rustic, and they brought in. So instead of a birthday cake, they brought in a donut food truck, and they were making all kinds of donuts and stuff. And they brought in a wood-fired pizza truck too for late night snacking.
What's that?
It's fucking awesome.
Are either one of them your
Feel
dentist?
fat just talking about it.
Yeah. What's that? No, neither of them are my dentist. They're
Oh,
up
no.
in. This is up in Maine.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
A little too far.
That's only like 2 minutes from you, isn't it? I mean, all y'all are like right here with each other, right? Everything's just around the corner, yeah?
I mean, it's a 7.5 hour drive. I did drive through 6 states to get there, but still too far to get my teeth
Damn,
cleaned.
think about
twice a
that's
year.
how far. Like Brink is north as shit. Fuck. I mean, just being in the Northeast, and you still had to drive through 7 states
Yeah,
to get
exactly.
there.
I'd fly at that point.
Well, up in the Northeast, the states get a little small. Some of the states are a little smaller, except for like New York State. but
Except
you're
for
only going
fucking
through that
New
for a little
York. New York is like 5 hours
bit.
long.
I mean,
from
you're
bottom
only
to top.
you're hitting like the corners of New York and Connecticut. You know what I mean? Then you hit the Rhode Islands and all that shit, and everything's real small.
Shout out to the West Coast where everything's big.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Just not your bandwidth.
did you get any
Yeah,
particular
for
toys you want to talk about, or just toys?
Well, is it going to go through what everyone else got?
That's kind of the whole segment of the show.
Yeah, he said he didn't get any
That's
toys.
why
Yeah.
we're doing what you
Sorry,
get.
man. Yeah, I didn't get anything. I didn't get any toys. Just family.
But he said that though in the beginning.
Toys, but he didn't say what he got.
Fucking Canadians fucking shit up tonight.
No, he
yeah,
said-
no, Chris. I said I got no toys.
He said I didn't
sorry.
get any toys, but I got some new family members.
Oh, you know what else I got? I picked
I
up.
thought
this-
you said I got some toys.
we were in the Walmart, and right in the impulse rack was this Hershey's cookie layer crunch. I'm gonna save that for later. That's the fucking thing. Looks awesome. So that's what I got this week.
All right. So Dan,
Yes.
I know one thing in particular, but what'd you get?
Not
Well-
since the last time you've been on.
Ah, damn it! I had a whole list. Well, I picked up a couple of things. I got John Wick 2, the Steelbook, which is fucking killer. I was stupid and waited out a half hour before Best Buy opened to make sure I got that. I
You were
picked up
the only person
Yeah,
online.
were people rushing to get that?
No,
Blu-ray.
there were people there, but they were rushing to get to that service desk. Dude, they wanted to return some shit, but I just didn't want to fuck around.
Probably John Wick 2, the steel.
what was the last time a Steelbook sold out? Like other than Transformers?
They
No, they-
sell
they-
out a lot.
They sell out all the time.
What's in the steelbook that makes it better than the regular, or is it just the fact that it's?
It's just a steel book. That's like the only thing. It's got a little bit different artwork. You know, it doesn't sound like metal at all, even though it's
made out of
supposed to be. Yeah, but I got that. I picked up the Mezco Joker for a little cheaper than it normally goes for, thanks to an eBay coupon. But the best thing I got recently is this guy right here. For those that can't see.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to Break a Leg. Yeah, I was actually super shocked. I had a really good laugh when I got this. Thanks again, guys. This is great. I'm afraid to open it, honestly.
Early birthday. That was actually supposed to come later, but you know how sometimes Amazon sellers just railroad you.
Yeah, it happens. It's all good.
And then wasn't there another section to that? Part 2?
Did you get the other part yet?
We'll just,
Not that I know of.
check your mail tomorrow, Dan.
All right.
And I guess Jay Ruse, you check your mail tomorrow too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Since your
Oh,
office
did we actually get that for him?
Since your office is closed on Mondays.
So happy birthday to Jay Ruse, by the way, and to Dan,
And to Dan.
the June Jackals,
Yes, sir.
so to speak.
I think, if I'm correct, I think we're done until November again.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I
guys
think
are-
we get a small break.
You guys are killing my
Yeah,
wallet.
we'll get like 12 in November.
Yep.
Yeah, between November, it's like we have these lumps of birthdays. It's such a random grouping of people, and we have these lumps. All right, Jay Ruse, other than a birthday spanking from your favorite shiny club, what'd you get?
Well, I did ask for that. Well, on my birthday, which is this Saturday, Games Workshop released the 8th edition of the Warhammer 40K rulebook. So I treated myself to like $250 worth of books and accessories. So I got 2 sets of these cool wound markers, which are basically D10s in different colors.
Basically, what now?
You know, none of us know what
D10s?
you're talking about, right?
I'm not sure what that is.
A D10 is a 10-sided die.
Oh, gotcha.
All right.
Sorry, we're not that cool yet. You gotta learn us.
Wow.
a little bit.
Come on, guys, get your D&D on, fucking nerds.
You have to roll dice like that in
No,
40K?
no, you don't roll dice like that. They're just
Okay.
wound markers. Because now, previously in the game, nothing went over like 4 or 5 wounds. Now shit goes up to like 15 wounds. So they just gave you an easy way to track them.
Totally.
Yeah, you guys sound so interested. you
I'm
guys-
actually interested in that kind of shit. It's just kind of one of those weird things. I like the models. I like seeing Adam Russman's like little painting videos he puts up every now and then.
Oh yeah, those are awesome.
And I have seen those in like a store before. That shit's so cool to look at.
That's the last thing I'll show you is some painted stuff that I did. Some tactical objectives, which are just cards to that you use during the game to change your objectives up. I got this basically is like a tac template combat gauge that has measurements. Yeah, okay, Dust, thanks. I got this box of objectives, limited edition.
And there's like little models as well, or
Yeah, they're little models that you can build up.
dope.
And and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the books, which are 1 is the main rule book and 4 of the indexes.
That sounds expensive.
It's been
Yeah, it's like
nice knowing you, Jay Ruse.
$250 worth of stuff.
And you haven't even gotten to the fucking like figurines yet.
Well, I already have most of the figures.
Oh yeah, I thought you said you couldn't reuse them though.
So,
Oh no, you can reuse them.
Jay Ruse, how do you practice? Can you like do it on a computer simulation or something, or?
No, you don't.
Listen,
you don't practice. You practice with your friends. This is a social game, okay?
Like
Just
Jay
jerking
like
Ruse social?
Just
Wow,
like-
you're never
Just like
playing.
sex. It's just like sex. You practice by yourself.
No, this is a social game, dude. You have to actually go out and play with people to practice and play and get to know this game.
So those books are gonna stay wrapped.
No, I played a lot. Let me tell you, when I was playing this game, I played a lot. I used to travel around to different tournaments. I used to go to my FLGS every week on like Thursday or Friday night to play with groups of people.
What's
And I
a
used to-
FLGS?
Friendly local game store.
Okay.
And then I used to travel to other friendly local game stores to play with people. Dude, it was like a big thing.
I gotta write that one down.
Well, FLGS. FLGS.
It's like LCS, or LTS.
So yeah, it's a big deal.
LG.
And since it's difficult for me to paint in this department because I have nowhere to prime models, because once you build models, you have to prime them. You have to spray them down with something.
Prime probably.
Primer. Yes.
It's called the parking lot.
No, dude, they'd fucking destroy me if I painted.
It's called the back of your store.
Put some cardboard.
Yeah,
down.
that's what I'm gonna end up having to do is going back
Dude,
behind my
just
store to prime
open
shit.
up those legs on your Fort Max, man. You got plenty of empty space in there. Paint 'em in.
You don't have a balcony?
I do, but it's unfinished wood out on the balcony. So if I
Cardboard box, man. Just throw it in there. Do that.
It-
Do that.
and let
Let
me
me do that
tell
with my
you-
figures.
it doesn't matter how you do it or what you lay down. That spray paint gets everywhere. The
Amateur.
wind catches it and it'll fucking just get somewhere. But I painted some models that I had primed.
Well, luckily for you,
already.
Gerry, we have a show on the Cool Table Network that's all about this because
I know. I listen to it. They only put out a show like once a month, so it's not like I'm missing.
maybe you should tell them that
I might.
Got
I
one
don't
more?
have-
Got
I don't
one
have
more?
fucking time. Anyway, I painted some models that I had primed already, and this I don't know if I can get close enough. Nah, it's hard.
Man, I gotta talk to you about some
That's what she
paint
said.
brushes. I gotta get some small ones so I can do fine details when I
I
paint.
mean, that's one of them. That's the worst looking one of them all, and he like came out really good. And that guy,
Oh, that's dope. I like that
Cool.
little cross he's bearing.
yeah, and then that guy.
I really
So-
do like those. I like seeing like Bobby's set up with his giant table and like the terrain. That shit's just so cool to me to look at.
It was fun to get back into it. I'm going to use those as objective markers as well because of they just look cool and they're carrying unique things. It was really fun. I just took most of Sunday to paint those up. Really took my time with them and it was cool to get back into it.
So, Gerry's your hashtags that have to do with 40K?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So in the rule book, Space Marines are not as good as everything else anymore because, of course, there's escalation in this fucking game where they make new models, so they make older models not as good as the newer models, so that you would
Of
buy
course.
the newer models to play with newer models and not use the older models as much because they know people have been in this game for 10, 15 years and they've been using the same models the whole time, so that's a way to get them to buy new models.
Spend that money.
Yeah. So I took up a lot of time. Who's next?
well, it was your birthday week, so we'll allow you the extra time.
Oh, thanks. bud.
Because I think the next one's pretty sweet and to the point. Jisk, what'd you get?
Oh, I actually got some shit, you son of a bitch. I got the add-on pieces for the Toy World Debbie, which are pretty cool.
Yeah, I like those. Those are good. Which ones you get?
I got all of them.
Yeah, even the green legs.
Yeah, even though I don't think I'm going to use the green legs, but I got them just to have them. I feel like I needed just to complete it all. I know people don't really like to talk about it, but I do think about like, man, if I ever come to sell this stuff, it's probably better if I have everything with it.
Yeah, fuck
So-
that. Fuck that. I just got the head and the hip or the hip fillers, and that was it. I don't need to waste.
They
my
don't
money.
really match. They're a little off. Like, is your green? Is it a little bit off?
You know what? I mean, I'm not that up close to my figure all the time. Because I usually look at it from afar, and I'm more than perfectly fine with how it looks.
It's like I'm looking at it now. I don't even know if you guys can tell, but it's up there.
What just fell?
I had these little Wreck-It Ralph figurines on top of my monitor, and I didn't realize it, and I tilted, and they just fell. But I don't know if you can see the hip things, but they're like a little bit more yellow than everything else.
Mine's got a gloss to it, whereas everything else kind of a matte finish. But I mean, other than that,
Yeah, but it's
fine to my eye.
cool. The head's awesome. As soon as I saw the head, I was like, yes, man, it's
Oh,
fucking perfect.
Do your eyes light up on yours?
Yeah.
Mine didn't. I
Oh,
gotta
no?
fix that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a bummer right there.
soldering problem, but whatever. I'm not mad. Not
Look at
really.
you, they'll send you another one. I got the ankle replacements for KFC's Blitzwing. I already bought those third market knee ones. I got the knee ones too, and then I was missing a piece of tread, and I got that piece in.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, you got
I-
the tread, huh?
I got the tread. Now it's 100% complete.
Wow.
Fuck,
Build a
fucking
figure.
Joker fell.
Hey,
Yep.
What do you
Build a
think?
figure. I haven't put the ankles on yet, so I can't tell you. But I put I bought those third party knee ones, from CGI like a month ago. And it didn't do
GCI.
shit. Is that what it is? GCI?
The Guild of Concoctions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
them.
bad. And then that's when I realized, oh man, it needs new ankles. And then I saw that KFC was putting out new ankles for it. So I just got the ankles today. I haven't put it on yet. And then I bought, believe it or not, I bought the Power Rangers movie.
Why?
My son wanted to watch it, and it's like you could buy it now, but you couldn't rent it, you know. So I just bought it. It was $14.
I'll accept that.
And it was fine. I don't know anything about Power Rangers. I mean, it was entertaining. Some parts were stupid as shit, but I'm trying to think what else. What else did I get? I got some new grass. Some nice little. Oh man,
literal grass or
no,
figurative
like
grass?
all new in my front yard. In my front yard, I got all new grass.
Do you get the Kentucky bluegrass or the Bermuda grass?
I have no idea what it is.
Well, you guys had that drought, but then you guys got a lot of rain afterwards.
Dude,
right?
it's been so. Yeah, the lake behind my house is still low, but it's definitely filled up quite a bit.
Yeah, because I saw everybody complaining about how there's so much rain, but I'm like, didn't you guys just have a drought?
We did, no, but now it's pouring all the time. It's been nice. It was the perfect time to get some new grass, but it was just put in on Friday, so
All my shit's fucked up.
it's nice. Yeah, got some new sod, and it's raining a lot, so I don't really have to use my own water to water. It's kind of nice.
Save that money.
And let's see what else, dude. No joke. I literally on Saturday night had the greatest meal I've ever had in my entire life. It was also the most expensive meal I've ever paid for in my entire life. But dude, it was so good. I'm not even mad about it. I would do it again. It was fucking delicious. And that's about it. Now I'm just wasting time at this point.
What
Guys,
was
is
it?
that
Like
Fanboy
human
streak going
fetus
on?
or something? Was the deal? Why is it so expensive?
It was just a fancy restaurant called the Black Pearl. Believe it or not. And
Just expensive, or I'm just wondering of what you ate.
Is it pirate themed?
it's not pirate themed.
Oh,
I actually had
fail.
some lobster risotto, believe it or not. But it was expensive, but not because of that. Like, I think it was just even. I mean, we did buy a bottle of wine that was $120.
Nice.
And it was good, man. It was a fucking good time. It's me, my wife, and then we took my dad for Father's Day. And it was cool. And that's it. Like I said, I'm just wasting time now. Yeah.
All right. Dust, what'd you get?
I got the Mandingo party mic. I got the boom, the Boo Yeti, and the little boom action here. And I purchased a T-shirt on Amazon, which price was too good to be true, and now I know why. Didn't know it was coming from the land of China.
Did it not have a
So,
neck?
so the sizes are Chinese sizes and not U.S. sizes.
So I got a 3X, thinking that give me a little bit more room.
What the fuck just fell?
It's like a fucking medium.
Oh,
Here's me,
You know,
and there's the shirt.
Dust had the exact same experience recently with ordering a shirt off Amazon that came directly from China and was way too little.
First of all, this thing is like fucking rice paper, and it's poorly done, and it's a counterfeit, and that's what my claim, because I hit him up 3 days ago. He still hasn't emailed me back for a fucking refund, so I had to file a claim through Amazon, and all I kept saying, it's counterfeit, it's fake, it's bootleg, blah blah blah. So I'm sure I'll win that claim.
So you got a KO Megatron shirt.
Yes, it was like $11 shipped. So stay away.
So you have an Apollyon shirt.
Yes, I got. No, actually, that's the Despotron shirt. Actually, it can't be Despotron because it's too small. It's too small. It's the oversized Warbotron Megatron.
yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. But and that's it. I did get a mic popper for those round thing, but it didn't come in today. It was supposed to come in today, but
I don't think you need it though.
you don't think so? My P's aren't too.
Not unless you're rapping.
Hey, you know what, Dust? I'm happy that it's actually plugged in and working this time.
Yeah, actually, the settings are working. So, everybody in the chat right now, let me know how it sounds. If the mic sounds good, if it doesn't sound good, if it sounds worse than my old setup or better than this does.
So Ogechi just said Dust should have gotten the Wai Zhang version of that shirt.
Yeah, then it would probably fit me.
And listen, Dan, you've been away a long time. We've finally learned how to pronounce that name right.
Oh, please tell.
Oh yeah, just like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and I just say oh yeah.
Oh,
That's how I remember every time.
Got it.
I just don't even say it. I've learned my lesson.
And that's it, guys. No robots.
Hey, Chris,
No robot. Yo,
what'd you get?
I got some dog clothes.
Ooh.
I got the ninja outfit from I can't pronounce his name. From CJ on,
Yeah, Siegism, yeah.
and he left out about a third of it, which he told me. He sent me a message and said, "Hey, I think I forgot to put some pieces in there," and I checked. So,
Was this are these custom pieces?
yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's
Yeah.
Whose name Dan just pronounced.
Siegism.
Yeah, who does basically Mezco style clothing for just 6 12 scale figures. If it's, I ordered a couple of those from him.
Yeah,
And
ninja outfits.
the most exciting thing is I got to confirm my address for my motherfucking ninjas.
I was just gonna ask about that. The ninja clothing.
How long has it been
Yep,
from the
they
fucking
sent out
ninjas
they
now?
sent out a
2 years?
that was
Has it been
October
2
of
years?
2015. October of 2015 is when this Kickstarter.
But the good news is they're in the States now.
So not
they're at
quite
the
2 years.
warehouse, and they're working on them. They'll
So
be out
we started talking about those ninjas when we first started the show.
Yeah, pretty much.
just about, yeah.
I think I saw a review of that Modern Ninja. Wasn't that on YouTube somewhere?
Remember Dan?
Yeah,
talking about-
Incurable Collector did a couple reviews of the Wave. Boog Nice did a few reviews. They're the ones who mainly got them. The Foosh got the earliest ones since they're the ones who were behind that. But yeah, they got the test stuff, and that was when they found out the hands were all fucked up. So that's why they sent them back, and now they're back and everything's fixed, ready to go. I guess Chris will be back, but yeah, they'll.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Chris, does he really even give a fuck anymore about these things?
No, he probably does it.
Dan, are you in? You were in, right?
Oh, I'm still in on them. I mean,
Do
I
you
need
even
my,
give a fuck about them anymore?
yeah, I need my League of Assassins, dude.
I think you just want your money's worth right at this point in time.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty
So-
much.
Yeah.
Are they doing anything like? Did they tease like, oh, if this is successful, then we'll start. Like, what's their next set of figures? That they're making?
Cowboys.
Dude, I wish I could
it really?
go for some cowboys. No fucking joke.
Cowboys and ninjas, they go hand in hand.
And then
Give-
pirates.
Give me a fucking man with no name, Clint Eastwood. Fuck yeah, Raylan Givens. Give me all the cowboys.
Pirates.
That's
and
an
then
untapped market in 12
and then-
scale.
Vikings. And then
Yeah, pirates I'm good on. Now Vikings are kind of doing with like the Mythic Legions. Those are in that kind of realm.
How about a Northern California biker gang? Are they doing that?
That would be pretty dope too. I'd get behind that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of untapped markets out there. I mean, the thing, I know they're trying to do like I think they said they want to do like a 1.2 line where they add on some more stuff with the same figures they
Who
got.
did you say you were going to get behind?
Oh, you, buddy.
Okay.
TFCon, if not
You
sooner.
better bring your stool.
As long as we're on the same place.
Hey, we're on the same time zone now. It's a matter of a few hours of driving,
Get your ass up here. I have a huge room.
Mm-hmm.
So, Chris, I think Dust asked before you dipped out. Are you even excited about those ninjas anymore?
I am. Yeah. I mean, it's like the worst possible time in the world for them to come because if they come like in the next 2 weeks, I won't even get a fuck with them.
Are they 3 3/4 or 6-inch? Or
No, they're 6-inch figures. They scale with your legends and your Mizcos and whatnot. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I know. Actually, I need to tell Gerry's the bad news that I don't have his figure coming. But
What?
Yeah, might as well tell them now. Might as well tell them live.
I'm kidding.
What?
Yours
That's the
is-
only
yeah,
figure I cared about in that fucking series.
Oh, that one, yeah.
The Modern
I think
Ninja.
that's going to be the one that's actually from a resale point of view, worth the most money.
I don't know. Like seeing the paintwork on that thing kind of disappointed me. It looks kind of sloppy. Hopefully, that's just how it looks on.
Yeah, I
video.
wasn't when I saw it too. When I saw the review on it, I was like,
I like the accessories and the body, but the paint just kind of sucks.
it looks
What are
like
we
a Marvel Legend.
What are you talking about?
There's this. They're not calling it Storm Shadow. Not Storm Shadow.
It's okay, I don't give a
They're not calling it Snake Eyes, but it's
Snake Eyes. Thank you. Yeah, it's essentially Snake Eyes with like a Splinter Cell character or whatever. It's like a modern-esque ninja Well, that's what it's called, but it's pretty cool.
Snake Retina. That's his
Yeah.
name.
And
There you go.
How many
Slithering
of these
Retina.
did you guys buy?
I have 7 total coming.
By you, Chris?
He's
Chris
got a lot.
won like 100 of them, and then
No,
bought
actually,
200 of them.
It's nowhere near as many as I thought it was, to be honest. Let me just look real quick. 'cause they
Didn't you
sent me
buy
a
like
list.
6 black ninjas and then 6 red ninjas, and you won some from that ACBA
No,
contest?
I didn't get as honestly. I didn't get as many as I thought I did, but I did win those ones from ACBA. So I think there's 6 in that. Then I got 1, 2.
3 into the 4.
Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre.
I got 7. I got 7 plus of the. So I'm gonna have about 12 of them.
Yeah.
But that's counting like the samurais and the
Yeah, you got
the,
some
like
arm packs.
more not just regular ninjas, the more kind of featured characters.
So if they come in, when are they supposed to come in?
Beginning of next month. they should
Supposedly
be
got in
shipped
their
this-
warehouse this week.
Yeah. They should be at the warehouse. They're supposed to ship out by the end of this month to everyone. They're currently in Arkansas, I believe.
And then so you'll get them in like 2 weeks, and then you'll put them up for sale like a couple of days after that, Chris.
No, I'll be keeping. Well,
Hey, man, hit your boy
I'll
up.
be honest with you. If these things end up going for like $70-$80 a piece, yeah, you damn right I'm gonna sell them. But I don't think they are, because after the Kickstarter, you could just, anybody could pre-order them, which kind of aggravated me to an extent, but whatever.
You didn't get any kind of price break for the beginning?
No, we got a price break. It's like a $10 cheaper since we did the Kickstarter, and they upped the price a little bit. When
Yeah,
they
it wasn't
they're like their
significant.
pre-orders or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the people who get the pre-orders, not the Kickstarters, is kind of like just a second run of them, which hell may end up being better figures after all said and done. But.
Well, it sounds like you're kind of getting the second run though too, since the first ones had all those fucked up wrists,
Oh no,
Yeah.
those weren't production. That was a test. Those were
okay.
test shots. Yeah, those were test shots they sent out to Dallas James and a couple other people, and they said they got, what did they say, Dan? 100 figures printed or finalized to send out or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Sorry. Well,
Yeah.
word.
So
I don't know, I'm excited to see him. I'm get some shots in and whatnot, along with the 500 other people that are going to take pictures of him. It'll be cool.
yeah, there'll be lots of photos.
It's like when every other new figure comes out. Venom
Yeah.
comes out.
Right,
Revolting
like-
Venom.
like-
That's all you see all over.
Like the
Yeah.
Mezco Punisher with the cardboard backdrop that everybody took a picture of.
Yeah.
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 That was
Cardboard
great.
backdrop.
Yeah, so
You have no idea.
How about Fansoids?
maybe if you're a garbage person.
Maybe.
Be
Maybe
truthful
if
with you, does
Crashbox
not
was in
make people take
business
pictures
right
of
now.
Transformers, unfortunately. People are working on it, though.
See, I don't. It's funny, Jay, because I don't remember having any conversations with you about any Xbox might do.
So you kept offering business, and now you can't even. Now you can't.
My gangster. You want something, I can probably make something happen. So,
Dude, I did that. I did hobbying or modeling in a hotel once. It was right before a tournament. I had to fucking prime some shit. Got spray paint all over the fucking toilet in the bathroom. It's bad.
why do I have a feeling that's the first time that's happened to you?
There we go, Brink.
Someone's playing my song.
That was crisp.
Well, I'm under the assumption that that Dan is going to talk about video games tonight, and that's really all we have.
I got some toy stuff first, and then some video game stuff.
Look at Dan coming through in the clutch.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Oh, he said
Dust
he had,
call-
he
Dust
had plenty of
calls
time
it-
to chill
Talk
out.
about Destiny. I'm a happy fucking camper.
Yeah, I totally got stuff about Anthem. It'll be great.
Oh, Anthem. These nuts.
All right, so I guess we'll get into it then, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's
This
do it.
is the part of the show. Just kidding. Let's get this going, though.
Dan, it's
don't
so-
steal.
it's
Don't
so
steal
glad-
my fucking glory.
But he is the Thunder.
Dan, it's so glad to have you back.
It's good to be back. I miss talking with you assholes.
Is this going to be a regular thing?
Oh,
It should be. It should be unless I have work.
for the foreseeable.
Yeah, the foreseeable future is now.
It is
All right,
now.
so can y'all see what I'm seeing?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
what do you
alright.
see?
It's all right, Brian. You're still part of the crew.
Stranger Things.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be on summer
Funko toys.
There's always someone missing every week, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
That's right. We just need to add to the depth
Yeah.
of the room.
Just get that girth as it. No, that doesn't work. Never mind. All right, so starting out here, some new stuff that's been shown the last couple of weeks. Here's the Funko Stranger Things figures. I don't know the scale of these, but I'd assume they're probably around 3 3/4 ish. Because if those are 6-inch figures, that's disgusting.
These look like they're the
Is it-
Funko reaction figures, or is that?
Yeah, but they've
Yeah, they're
got
kind of-
knees and elbows.
Yeah, they got more articulation. I think.
Looks like they have-
Head, shoulders,
accessories.
toes, knees,
I
and
think the
toes.
6-inch is going to be done by McFarlane.
Yeah.
Ugh, those are gonna be. Those
These
are
might be
sad.
6-inch scale because they'll be 3 inches at 6-inch scale, right?
That's a good point. These might actually be. Nah, they won't be good for toy photography because they still look like shit. But
Looks like wrist swivel too.
Pigment surgery in the chest.
Yeah,
3 3/4.
thank you. Pickles.
No facial expressions whatsoever. That's what sucks about them.
What? They got
It's
plenty.
Funko, man. It's Funko.
They all made that face in the movie. I mean, in the show.
Yeah.
11 looked like that. That's about right.
Got your little
Check out
Eggo
them socks.
accessories. Another line of them with the rest of the gang and that monster that's probably out of scale.
Yeah, that's the only bummer is the monster looks weak as shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like they did a really good job on the little mouth
Dan-
pussy here.
Dan,
But,
that's the Demogorgon.
oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah, like it says right there. Yeah.
If they don't have a barb, this collection ain't shit.
People in Barb. She was in the show for like 10 minutes. Shut up.
Where it's at.
Hey, what's that can that guy
Mechagodzilla.
has? The kid
Barb?
with the hat. What's his
That's a-
accessory?
That's some chew. Don't you know?
Nice.
That's why he's got no teeth.
That's what he's got no teeth.
No,
No, go ahead.
I would say the will looks like the kid. That's
Yeah.
the only one that looks accurate.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
if
mean,
they came with bikes like BMXs, that would be the shit.
let's face it. Funko's not known for their super duper detail, and this is
Right.
pretty detailed
Yeah.
for Funko figs.
And
Nor-
their heads are all in scale. I mean,
Nor their quality. Their quality isn't quite there yet either.
Fucking
Keep in mind the
blank
most
stare.
popular line is all blank zero line.
Totally, Chris.
Cut
Totally.
out a lot. Go
Bebop.
back one. Let me see the other one again.
Oh, here we are.
Yeah.
Oh, Will's the kid that's in the wall, right?
Yeah.
But actually, I was thinking that was the mic. It's the mic. The mic looks pretty good too.
In the underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The upside down.
the upside down.
Upside down. Yeah, my bad.
Then she comes in a box of Eggo waffles.
So forgive me. Fucking nerds.
Yeah, I got one more episode of this to watch.
You didn't
You
finish it
haven't
yet?
finished it?
Dude, there's so many shows I haven't finished yet. I still have one more episode of Legion I gotta watch, and I actually like that show.
Ugh.
I'm
You don't know
behind
what a
my time.
fucking D10 is, but you fucking remember the upside down. Fucking nerds.
What's that now?
Nothing.
It doesn't matter. Moving on. Just because I like the way this line looks, they got a new Mechagodzilla that they're showing off. This is the SH Monster Arts. I forget what this one's
Godzilla.
called, but he's pretty dope looking.
That's Mechagodzilla.
Is that
Jake
the 80,
collecting,
that's
right?
the 86 one, isn't it? I mean the 80s, the 80s version?
As far as I know, they're all 80s.
No. There's 90s Mechagodzilla and there's 80s Mechagodzilla, and obviously there's 2000s Mechagodzilla.
I know. This is a line I wish I could
What
get
about,
in.
what about the
These
old
guys are
school
like 100
original
pop.
Mechagodzilla?
They're
That could
100
be.
pop, you said?
Yeah, like 100 plus on top. Like this
I was
guy
like-
right here, I think is like 150 or 160. Like this is an expensive fucking line to get into.
I wonder if James collects these. I know he collects some Godzilla shit. I didn't know if he had these
I
though.
wonder if he does the NECA ones because these are like 6 inches tall or whatever. So they're about as tall as a Marvel Legends or so. But
Really? Wow.
That one on the the one right
150,
there.
huh?
Damn, that's
This
That,
guy or
that
this
one right, the first one. No, go to the next slide.
with the two blue guns.
That one is Showa. Showa.
That's the one.
That straight up. That
His
straight up
first
looks
name
like a
is
dude
Thor.
in a.
Showa.
That's
One
the
at a
Can
main-
you
time.
see the whole? Jesus Christ!
See, you know what happens, Dan? You come back and there's chaos.
yeah, I'm the Chaos Bringer.
Yes, you are.
It does look like a dude in a costume though. Whoever said that.
Well, it's supposed to be because the
That's-
head is right where his vents are. And then
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
yeah.
They should have put some guy's eyes in there.
That's the 1974 Godzilla.
Yes.
Thank you, Jay. And then just one more, just for good looks. I like the little details they got, like the little weathering. I don't know. This is just a cool line. I wish I could get into it, but that's not where my wallet and money is at. So There, that's the new Mechagodzilla. And just something a little interesting is the sideshow like Joker statue mask.
Yeah, that's dope. I saw that.
Is it though? Like,
big is-
really?
how
Is this
big
something
is
you'd
that?
buy?
Well, how
Yeah.
big is it?
Dude, Jay Leno was the Joker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some details.
Balls on your chin.
Oh, I think the mask is about human face size. I thought about getting the size comparison of him, but I got this instead because Sideshow
Yeah.
compares it to apples instead of cigarettes like a normal person. But you know, they do them, I guess.
That
Yeah, I got a
could
little
be an
magnetic
apple or
battery.
could be a cherry.
It could be a cherry, but it looks like an apple.
I don't know. I mean that little indent there's a little too deep to be a cherry from what I know. Cherries.
The stem's not long enough either.
They could have trimmed it.
I like how we're analyzing an apple over something else. It's great.
Is this like an $800 statue?
Oh yes, of course.
Probably more.
Hand sculpted, hand painted, hand fucked. You know, it's
Wait, so
worth your money.
can I ask a question? Why is it a mask?
I
What's-
don't have a
what's-
good reasoning for that.
Yeah, I was.
Have you not heard the new Future song Mask Off?
And if you guys had unlimited money, would you buy this?
Fuck no.
Unlimited.
Yes, I would. I mean, if I had unlimited money, I'd collect all sorts of crazy
I
quarter
would
scale
if I had
stuff.
unlimited money. Like I'm talking like some Bill Gates money. I would never buy this.
Dude, I would hire people to
It's not
just
true.
collect stuff for me.
I would buy it. I would buy it for one of you guys, but I would never own this.
But it doesn't make sense. It's like, why is it a mask? Like, he doesn't wear a mask, or was his face ever cut off? Or I don't know.
Yes,
just
it
doesn't-
was. It was in fact. It was cut off. He cut it off himself. That's how he rolls.
Walter in the chat said his face was cut off in Detective Comics Volume 2.
Indeed.
Isn't it the new 52? What's just the one where he has it kind of stapled back on?
That's the same
Yeah.
same thing right there.
So maybe that's why then that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, this kind of has like that kind of Arkham universe, the Rocksteady video game universe look to it. That kind of Hamill Joker vibe. I don't know. I just got it because it was cool looking. You know, something a little different for you.
No, that's cool. I like
That's
that it's different.
And keeping in Batman, this was announced this week. The Hot Toys Arkham Knight. This is going to be the third.
Comment about the
Yeah. Yeah, Dan, on your post, I think I commented this is like Batman cosplaying as Optimus Prime. So I like it.
yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
He's going to see an Irwin release of the movie.
So
He's
Dan,
got his
Dan
voice
is this,
changer
is this from the
mask
same-
on and everything.
What was that, Chris?
is this from the same line as the two you're getting?
Correct.
Is it? I mean, no, same line, but I know there's a lot of different Arkham stories. Is Arkham Knight the one the two you're getting are from?
Yes. Yeah, the Batman's from Arkham Knight. I think the Joker is technically Arkham Asylum because he's kind of diseased, riddled in the second and third one. But yeah, it's the same universe, as it were. But the cool thing about this, and there's another shot of him, is that you don't have to buy a red hood because he's got interchangeable pieces that make him into the red hood. So that's kind of
cool.
a neat little gimmick they're doing. I mean, for those that really want to, they're going to buy two anyway, just so they can have one and the other. But I still like that they did that.
Yeah.
Who's making this? Is this Mezco or?
Hot
This is Hot Toys.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't-
Batman looks nice too.
Yeah, that Batman. That's the best looking Batman I think they've made.
Yeah, that's my baby right there. That's one of the two I'm getting.
This is the same figure.
Totally, Chris. Whatever you just said.
Stroke right now.
One more time, Chris.
Nope.
All right, moving on. But yeah, so another shot of the Arkham Knight. So
I think he was asking for
Broke up. I
the
couldn't
same
hear you.
figure.
It's bigger than pieces. Yes.
Yeah, it is the same figure. It's just that.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, I have the picture here. So they have interchangeable pieces, so you can pull out like the chest armor and the shoulder pads and other little tidbits, and you can make the Arkham Knight or you can make the Red Hood. So it's a
Oh, so
pretty
you
neat
can
little
make
feature.
both out of the one figure.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. You get a lot of playability there.
Yeah. You know, and
How much is this one?
A lot
I
of
think this one is also about $220, $240.
Yeah, that's not
So-
bad.
Yeah, it's about the same price as the other ones have been.
That's because they know you're going to want to buy two of them. That's why they don't make them
Yeah.
more expensive.
Yeah,
It's
so-
$450 to have two figures on display on your shelf.
Yeah, pretty much. Thankfully, this is not one of those things I need because I actually didn't care for the Arkham Knight as a character in that game. that's a story for another day.
Isn't that let's spoil it. Wasn't it Jason Todd?
Well, of course it was. It's the Red Hood, but that was my main problem. Never mind. But yeah, it's Jason Todd. Moving on. Storm Collectibles announced their fourth or fifth figure in the Street Fighter V line. They're finally showing off their Chun-Li in all her juicy goodness.
I think that SH Figure Arts one looks better, man.
Yep.
I don't know, I kind of like the face a little more. I don't know. I think it's the matte finish that kind of draws me to these instead of that kind of shiny plasticky finish.
Right. Are those sleeves soft goods or is it all hard plastic?
Just from what I can see here, this is the only picture that I was really able to get. Was I think it's all kind of a soft-ish plastic. Like they have this thing with their Mortal Kombat figures where it's a softer plastic, but it's
But it's still harder though. It's not cloth.
yeah. So it's not going to like crumple and all that, but it's very
It's essentially like rubber.
malleable. Is that the word I want to? Is that the word I
Yes.
want to use? Malleable.
Malleable's a good word.
It's like rubber. Yeah.
The legs are. It's the color of the legs that I don't like.
Wasn't that right? Doesn't
It's like stockings.
like a pantyhose stocking
Yeah.
steel?
Yep.
Just seems wrong to me.
She has mannish hands too.
All the better to
I mean-
grip you with, Brink.
Oh yeah.
If you know what I'm saying. And then on everybody's wish list this Christmas, we got a 1-to-1 scale Gal Gadot Wonder Woman from NECA.
I don't think that's 1-to-1 because she's probably like 6.5 foot tall.
Also, does it come with any? Never mind.
Thank God these
It
things
doesn't
are
look great.
expensive because you know how filthy that statue would be in some maid's house. Black light special.
Hey guys, I've got to dip out. Thanks for letting me hang, and I will see everybody next week for the 100.
Yeah.
That's cool. Fuck you
See
too.
you guys.
All right. Later.
Tag out.
But yeah.
All you need is a hole saw and a latex glove.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, can you imagine how many splinters somebody's gonna get in this thing?
Well, I think these are foam, but you can still probably get
Even
pretty
worse.
badly cut up.
Oh, please don't. Like, if you buy this thing, don't defile it. Just leave it alone.
I think there's a 100% chance one of these is going to get defiled.
Is that real hair?
Yeah. Well, moving on because this is getting weird.
Yep. Cool.
Then other big news: the last
Hey, kick ass.
summer exclusive reveal from
Kick ass. Mezco kick ass in the house. Nicely done. Looks just like him.
it actually does the little line and everything, just a little. Needs to be a little greener, but yeah. But so this is their last reveal for their summer exclusive / SDCC exclusive is the.
Burps
I guess the
while they're
X-
talking.
Sorry,
This is weird. How do you burp while you're talking?
I've been drinking a lot of tea, so
Easy.
yeah.
All right, go ahead. Finish it. What is it?
X-Men, I guess is X-Men costume Deadpool. That is now their third and probably final repaint of this figure.
Wasn't
now.
that an X-Force team or something like that he was on?
I
for that?
thought this was the X-Men. I'm not sure. I don't know all of Deadpool's variations outside of
but-
the because I know the black and white one's one of his
X-Force.
X-Force
It's,
ones.
go- I don't understand.
Is this also
it.
X-Force?
I don't get it.
No, I think this is X-Men because it's blue and yellow.
It's green.
Yeah, so there's a couple of different things.
Yeah.
Got some accessories there.
At the top here, it says X-Men.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
I want to like, not even collect because you know I only collect one thing, but I just want to like these Mezcos and I can't ever. The clothing just always looks weird.
I think
It looks like
if there's a
Kick-Ass,
chance,
like
we'll
how bad it
get
looks.
one in your hands because I mean they do look kind of different. But I'll tell you what, as soon as I had like the Batman and the Punisher in hand, like I fell in love with them. I mean, the clothing is a little weird, but they're just such awesome figures that I can overlook some small.
Yeah,
I
I
guess-
mean, the head in this one, the alternate head looks like Play-Doh.
It does, yeah. I agree with that. It's a little silly looking, but yeah. So I think that's still up for order right now on Mezco's website. So you don't have to go to SDCC to buy it. You can just buy it online. But if you do buy it, you will have to pay up front, and you'll have to wait till after SDCC to get it because they'll ship out afterwards. Just a heads up for all you out there.
That's good news. I mean, like, you know, not good news to hear, but like that's good information.
Well,
Yeah.
isn't all of these Mezco figures usually sell out and then they go fucking super high on the aftermarket?
Yes, sir, they do.
So at least you're locked in.
Plus,
So
because they're not that expensive. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
in comparison to some other stuff, they're not.
Yeah.
I get them for what you're getting. They're reasonably priced, I think.
Yes, indeed. So that's the XMen Deadpool from Mezco. And there's quick little teasers from, I don't know what show this was, but this is showing off the SpiderMan Homecoming armor of Iron Man. I believe I heard this was a repaint of an earlier version. I'm not 100% sure because I just don't care. But then also they showed off the Homecoming.
Hold on. Anybody in the chat, what Mark armor is that?
It's Mark 47.
You gonna give away something?
No, just seeing if they know.
Hmm.
Just testing their knowledge. All right, you can keep going. They'll put
Remember,
it in.
the chat is on delay.
Yeah,
47, Cobalt said.
Cabalta says 40. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, that's what I said, but I did.
You bullshitting if like Cabalta co-signed you.
But also they have the what's like the homemade suit of Spider-Man, which looks pretty good. We've seen like little teasers of this kind of floating around, but it's like the first like really good picture that somebody's gotten of it. They haven't released any official like promo images just yet. I'm sure they will after the show ends because that's just how we roll.
Dude, I like this whole homemade suit thing. It just reminds me as a kid, you know, when you wanted to be a superhero and it's like get your Red Hood sweater shirt out and shit like that. And I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's cool. I'm really looking forward to this movie.
Yeah. So I actually just got a message for those listening that Deadpool is now sold out.
Ooh, shit.
I mean, he was up for quite a few days. Like, he didn't go as quickly as I expected, but he probably wasn't as limited, like, as the classic Punisher or something like that. And then to kind of, I don't want to say downgrade, but go a different direction-ish, is some new Marvel Legends stuff. I'm not going to show stuff we've seen before, but kind of the newer stuff. I'm not sure which Thor this is, so if anybody knows, please chime in. But this is a Thor we're getting at regular retail release.
Let me say
Probably Ragnarok.
two things about this Thor. One is that face is rough as shit.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that new Sentry head.
What's up with his 90-year-old man hands? Look at the hand gripping the axe. That shit looks old as fuck.
Looks like Dwight from The Office. That face.
Cooney.
Yeah.
Isn't this a repaint of one of the other ones?
Ish.
An older one?
Kind
They,
of.
they didn't really do much to it. They just.
I think I heard this is either unworthy Thor or
Yes.
Odin's son. I'm not
Yeah.
sure because I don't know my Thor, so please let us know in the chat.
Agent H is in the chat. He said unworthy Thor.
Thank you, Agent H.
Soundwave Will said
Hopefully
it's
you're
a
enjoying
younger
that vacation of yours, sir.
If you worked on this, Darius, I apologize.
And Soundwave Will said it's a younger Thor. So maybe it's before he got before he got the hammer.
But yeah, so this is because they're doing another Thor for the box set that's coming out. It's a little different. That one has a metal arm, which this one has both regular arms and, you know, in his masturbation hand, the left there. But
Sick.
all right. Then coming up for the Netflix wave, as it's been known as, we got the Build-A-Figure, which is going to be the Man-Thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, about the response I expected.
This is in a Netflix show?
No, this is the Netflix wave of Marvel Legends. So this is the one that's going to have the Netflix Punisher, Daredevil, Elektra.
Let's the Build-A-Figure.
And Jessica Jones in there too.
Jessica Jones, thank you, yeah. And then I got the other figures just after this, guys, that they
I don't
finally
even know
started
what this
showing
is.
up. It's a Man-Thing.
It's Man-Thing.
I don't know what that is.
Is it something? But the
Marvel's-
DC one?
Yeah, it's
Like
Marvel's.
the Marvel one?
Marvel's version of
Yeah,
the
Marvel's
before
Swamp
they
Thing.
stole it and DC. Whatever. We could get into an argument about who came first.
I did.
Always.
Just now.
Have they used this figure as a Sasquatch? Looks like he's got a lot of fur on those feet. I could see that painted.
This is
Probably.
actually this is the first like new mold that, and they're more than likely, I mean, the speculation now is that it's going to be a Sasquatch, a Wendigo, and
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
definitely going to get their reuse out of it, as we've seen like with all the other, like with that Rhino body and Juggernaut body last year. We saw those into 5 different things, so
I could just tell.
I'll
in the
more than
form-
likely see some other stuff out of this guy. A little bit of different, like, excuse me,
some
maybe a little bit different sculpting and make it not look so swampy and a little more fur-like, but
He said swampy.
but yeah, we'll see.
Sorry, guys. Excuse me.
Greg in the chat wanted to know if it came with a Swamp Thing head.
I'm sure you can custom make one.
Does it come with a swamp ass?
Will this thing even have head articulation? It doesn't even look like it. Like I don't see a break underneath like the chin.
You're probably going to be able to tilt it, and that's about it. Because I don't see this thing looking up or down, but
I don't
Yeah,
even
it's
see
gonna
it
be-
being able to tilt though. I don't see a break like where it would turn
It's-
even side to
if
side.
only we knew someone who had information about this.
Does this
Probably-
thing's head move?
You see
If
where
only.
Jesus Christ. You see where the skull is? It's probably right underneath the back of the skull.
Yeah, probably
what I
like
mean?
right back. It's
Yeah,
probably
but
gonna have
what
like
I'm
a
saying
small
is-
little hinge or whatever. But I mean, you're not gonna be
Yeah.
able to look down for shit because of these fucking tentacles.
But that's
and whatnot.
I
I mean,
see.
maybe he can look up quite a
Those
bit,
aren't
but
those aren't tentacles, they're tendrils.
whatever.
So you're saying so all the even like all the green like goatees got that's all movable from underneath there.
No, probably
no,
not.
No, I'm saying like he might be able to. This is probably one solid piece
Right,
as a
right.
head, as they normally do their things. But you might be able to like use the neck like hinge or whatever to look up, but he ain't gonna look down at all. And he'll just kind of tilt because
Craig Robin said he would smoke him. I don't know.
great. Yeah. So moving on. Here's something new, but something old actually. They're bringing back the Ares in the upcoming Thor wave. This is an old
Justin-
Build-A-Figure from back in the day. Yes, sir.
Just in time for Wonder Woman.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was thinking. It's kind of cool because this is a figure I actually wanted, but I wasn't going to pay the stupid fucking prices for him. Because the Build-A-Figure from back in the day, that goes for like 150 plus, I think.
Not anymore. Don't.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, plus there was also a KO that started showing up recently on eBay for like 40 or 50 bucks or
This
something
is
like
pretty
that.
bad. I love fucking oversized weapons, and that looks fucking badass.
Yeah.
I might pick that up. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a Build-A-Figure, right? It's going to be a single.
I believe this is single release, which is probably going to piss off people because this was a Build-A-Figure back in the day, but fuck them.
Oversized weapons are the shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, they changed this. The original chest symbol they had on looked a little cartoony and weird, but this actually looks really badass. Sucks it's got this type of leg joint, but whatever. I don't know. I think it's pretty fucking cool. Might put him on with my God of War Kratos. He needs an Ares to fight. Yeah. All right.
They won't be the same size because Kratos is fucking NECA, so he's 7-inch scale.
Yeah, I can fake it. I can dream. All right, so the rumors are true. We are now getting a Blade, and this is going to be
Wesley
with the-
Snipes. Yes.
This
Oh,
is
he's
going
the
to
one
be
that
with
Wesley
the Netflix wave, which includes The Punisher, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, and Elektra. So this will help finish out that wave, or one of the two that will help finish out
You
that
think
wave.
they're gonna bring Blade into that Netflix universe?
They've been talking. Well, there's been rumors running around about Blade possibly coming back. I don't know to what extent, but
I just asked you because it doesn't look at all like Wesley Snipes. Not that you would, but I mean he's the
No,
only like
no.
iteration
What's
of
that on
Blade.
his head?
Don't you want Sticky Fingers coming back as him?
Yeah, it's.
I think that's supposed to be his hair. I'm not sure though, because it's kind of
Yeah, that's probably his hair.
odd.
It's like it's got rivets in it.
Got some sort of lightning bolt or some shit.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Yeah, you can see some reuse here. This is like the Scourge / Electro legs, and I think this is new. Like this looks new to me too, the way they did the elbow joint here. And I'm not sure what this is.
Darius
Of course
said he
he-
worked on this one.
Good shit.
Agent H.
He's on
Good shit.
vacation. He said it doesn't matter.
He says it's a tattoo.
Yeah, he said it's a tattoo.
Oh, that's what it is. I wonder if it's like one of those like where they like when people burn themselves to get tattooed or whatever. You ever see those?
It's Braille.
They're pretty fucking horrific.
All right, I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh,
And here's a less flattering picture of the Blade with an alternate head and the leg to Swamp. Sorry, Man Thing. So yeah.
Oh, see, yeah, the one on the left probably has more tattoos on it, just like the
Yeah.
original movie.
It's kind of dope looking. Not for me,
But,
but it's dope.
The blade font is the same as Stranger Things.
Dude, I was just
I
gonna
was
say
thinking
that.
the same thing. Yeah.
It's popular.
Did you do that one, Agent H?
Yeah, it's kind of weird for them to add this to that wave.
Well, I think,
I think it's
part of it
cool.
too is like they were supposed to come out with a Blade, I think, years ago. So they're finally. I mean, this isn't the same one that they were showing off before, but I think people have been wanting a Blade, you know. So thankfully Hasbro sometimes listens, and they
Yeah.
give the people what they want.
Yeah, I could see it coming with the Spider-Man wave more than this, but I guess it being the Netflix wave and it was a
Yeah.
live action show and live action movie, so
Yeah, so it kind of helps round it out
Kind
too
of, I
for
guess.
now.
Agent H, why aren't the sunglasses removable, or make an alternate head without the shades?
I guess you gotta buy the old Blade figure.
That'd been cool.
Deluxe Pinkerton is actually on the west coast of Canada, and he's got work, so he just popped in for a little bit. He's got a meeting.
Come on, show us
All
the real highlight.
Yeah,
There it
this-
is.
Here he is right here, the one I've been waiting for. Fucking finally getting another Bullseye, an updated Bullseye.
I really like that the add-on for his hand.
Me too.
Yeah. The cool thing is, this is like a kind of like a redo of that Captain America shield that they had a little while back. I mean, obviously it's different because it's swords, so they're kind of doing something different, with like having him throwing the little daggers.
What does that have anything to do with a shield?
Well, no, because there was an effect that Captain America had where it looked like he was throwing the shield,
And it had the colored plastic, like in the red, white.
Yeah, so I mean, it's got
okay.
a similar kind of thing to that, so that's why I relate them to each other.
Looks like a butterfly joint too for the shoulder.
Yeah, I believe this is the Sunfire mold that they had with the X-Men wave, which is great because I mean, if they didn't have a butterfly joint with him, I
Which is the Spider-Man 2099 mold, right?
actually yeah, it is. But yeah, so this guy look. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's great. So this is the alternate head with the unmasked face, and then him in box, and he just looks. It's so crazy to look at this and how great this looks and how unflattering this is.
Yep.
I mean, but this is great because you get different settings. You get the gun wielding hand, you get another gripping hand. Kind of sucks he doesn't have a punching hand, but
I like the masked face better. That fucking unmasked face reminds me of the Daredevil movie.
And look how far those
I think
knives.
that's comic accurate though.
Look at those knives come out a lot further than I realized too. Like they shoot off the hand pretty far, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think this one's digital or not. It's like a Photoshop, whereas this is actually like attached to the hand. Like then that's where I related the Captain America shield because that was related. Then you kind of stuck the shield on there, but I think the daggers are going to be a solid piece. Like this is all one solid piece. So yeah, it comes a little dagger. This guy's cool. I can't wait for this guy because I've been teetering. I need a Bullseye for my Punisher, and for Daredevil. So
does it look like that accessory is permanently attached to his hand?
thanks for listening, Jay.
Probably that hand, yes.
I was reading.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
Oh, I was reading the chat. Sorry, that's weird.
But yeah, it's like that Captain America shield, except
But you should pop the hand off and switch it out with one of the other hands.
No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't think that accessory was permanently attached. No, okay.
Yeah, this is definitely the standout for me. This is like the only one I want out of that wave.
Why does he have Nick Fury's fucking space gun?
Hasbro loves their remolds and reuses, I mean, I'm just glad that we didn't get those energy effects with him.
Moving
Yeah.
on.
They
Maybe
don't want to
stole
pack
it
real
from
looking
Nick
guns in
after
there.
he killed him.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Nah,
But yeah, so that's the Marvel Legends. Did I end that? Oh, okay. So now I have some game news.
Are we officially at E3 game news now?
We can be.
No, well, are we or are we not?
We can.
Or do
Let's
you have
see.
any more?
Do you want to take a break?
No, do you have any more action figure shit or are we starting
That's-
the E3
that-
coverage right now?
That's all I have for action figures
Okay.
and toys.
No robots, people. No robots tonight.
Sorry, guys. I don't care for Transformers.
We
so
dropped 7
you're not getting any of
viewers.
those.
since we
I like
said
it. No,
no
it's all right.
robots.
It's nice for a change.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some other shit for a little bit.
Yeah. So E3 was this last week/weekend. A lot of the coverage was from, I think, Saturday to around Tuesday-ish. So I'm just getting some of the highlights of the weekend. I'm not going to talk too much on them, but this one here is called Skull and Bones, I believe. This is going to be from Ubisoft. It's like a pirate, like sea exploration type game. If you've played Assassin's Creed Black Flag, then you know how this works. They essentially took the sailing and boat combat thing, pulled it out from Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and made a game of it. So this looks pretty damn cool. Gotta do a lot of fights as pirates and shit. All right, moving on. Here is also announced the third installment in the Metro franchise, Metro Exodus. This is the post-apocalyptic. I believe it's set in Russia or Ukraine or whatever, where you go and you fight monsters and shit. This looks like a pretty good game.
Has anybody played any of the other Metro games?
I played the first one because I think you're mostly underground fighting monsters and shit. Because it was like a post-nuclear war type deal.
So does this look like it'll be better though? Like,
yeah, it looks like you're finally kind of getting. I know that they're based off a book series. I've never read the book, so I couldn't tell you much about them. But the games seem like they're pretty fun. It looks really good too. So it's pretty neat.
cool.
All right, feeling the excitement.
No, it's got
Just another screenshot from the game.
Looks all right.
Yeah.
But again, it's a franchise that isn't so popular. You know what I mean? It's like I've never even heard of the fucking Metro series.
Metro Last Light and Metro I forget what the other one's
But,
called.
all it takes is like a good game. Like you could be, your sixth game in, and all of a sudden that one's dope. You know what I mean? It turns everything around.
Yeah.
Definitely. I believe these had generally good reviews and people seem to like them. I mean, I haven't heard bad things about them, but again, like Jay says, you don't see a lot of like, oh my God, this one's coming now. It's not up there in like your Call of Duties or your Battlefields or your Battlefronts, where everybody's talking about it, but it's
Or
still
what's that treasure hunter guy, that game?
Uncharted, yeah.
Uncharted or Tomb
Or even like
Raiders
Fallout, or the other Fallouts.
or Fallout, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this looks like if this, I like that game Fallout 4 a lot. So if this is like that, I would play this shit. I don't need to know.
It's definitely a game to like look out and look into because I believe it's open world to an extent. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's just a beautiful game. It's kind of got a thriller. Is that right? I don't know. Don't mind me.
Thriller from Manila. Ooh, that game though.
Yeah, and Battlefront 2, we got to see a lot more from that. We actually got to see some multiplayer action. I'm not sure if there was. I mean, the biggest news I can recall off the top of my head is that they're doing free DLC. And like they explained it kind of weird. I don't know if it's like a seasonal thing, or they just kind of give you free stuff as like stuff goes through, which is great, because the first one was kind of.
Well, because they fucked up by not having a campaign on the first.
Yeah, and they're doing that too, they're giving you a campaign. So I mean, it's. Don't think I got any more because that was just like that was the main thing that they were showing. They're just showing off some gameplay, which looked great. You were able to get in a bunch of vehicles, able to fly around. It looked like it was a lot more expansive.
Dude, if this game is anything like the first one, like I never played the first one because I wasn't interested in another multiplayer game. But
Right.
I did watch a YouTube review of somebody flying around in like the Millennium Falcon during the fucking assault on the Death Star, and the fucking graphics in that game were unbelievable. Like you're going through point blank range on a fucking Star Destroyer, and you're like attacking the Star Destroyer. You could see all the turrets turning to fucking shoot at you. All these TIE fighters and X-Wings flying around you, and then you're heading right for the fucking Death Star. That shit looked amazing. It's like the best graphics I've ever seen in any game on a console.
Was this for the first or the second one?
The first original Battlefront.
Oh, the original. Yeah, no, back in the
for 360.
Yeah, dude, back in the day, Battlefront was the shit. Like that's why I was so disappointed. Because what pissed me off about the newer one is that you didn't have fucking space battles. Like if a fucking PS2 can pull off space battles, fucking phenomenally, why the fuck can't occur?
There wasn't space battles in the last one because that's what I thought. That's what I thought it was because it looked so good.
They didn't have space battles and.
Oh man, I don't know what it was then because it might have been the original because that shit looked real.
I'll have to look that up because I'm pretty sure they didn't have that. They were mostly set on the ground.
Yeah, the first Star Wars Battlefront was fucking awesome.
Yeah, the first and second one, though, that shit was fucking.
But the newest one that just came out, I hated the one for Xbox One that just came out.
Yeah.
Dust, you're muted if you didn't know that you're muted.
I don't think he cares.
He knows.
Okay, all right. I'm just letting.
But yeah.
I know.
Okay.
But yeah, so a little more for Battlefront 2, and that's coming out, I believe they said October or fourth quarter this year.
EE Prime says the DLC, I think, for Xbox One Battlefront, the first one, I think may have space battles. They added space battles. So
I don't know. I was disappointed by that one because it felt too much like a Call of Duty type deal. I don't know. That was the thing I was talking to my brother about, actually. Like, when they first announced this, I told him, I mean, I love the Battlefield games. I didn't want this to be like a Battlefield skinned Star Wars, if that makes sense, you know, where it plays like Battlefield, but it's Battlefront. But end of the day, you know, after playing the first one, I was like, you know what, I do want that, you know, because Battlefield's fucking great. So if you had Star Wars, you know, just on top of that, why wouldn't it be good? But so hopefully this next one, there's going to be vast improvements, because that first one left a lot to be desired for me.
Yeah, Cobalta said they did add space battles to
Oh, dope, cool.
the Battlefront.
Maybe I'll pick
So
that
that's
up when
what
it's on sale.
definitely what I saw.
Okay. Thanks everyone in the chat for helping out here, because I didn't do a lot of
And they make this for
research.
PlayStation as well, right? It's not just
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
believe this is all, well, not except for maybe Nintendo, but I mean, I believe this is PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Yeah, all consoles.
Yeah.
Actually, it might have came out on Nintendo, but not sure.
I don't follow them that much. But yeah, so that's Battlefront 2. And then just a new game just to kind of touch on for a second is A Way Out. I believe this is done by kind of a smaller company that Ubisoft is kind of backing. This one's kind of neat. This is I'm not sure how to properly explain it, but this one is like it's like 100% like kind of co-op deal. You can do couch co-op where you have a friend with you playing on the same system, or you can do online co-op. But essentially, you have to play with someone else to play this game. And it's about these two guys who kind of bust out of prison together, and they kind of go on weird, wacky adventures. It's definitely worth checking out. I'm not sure how successful it's.
Sounds like a show something to watch.
Yep.
A breakout from a prison-type place.
Yeah, and two
With a
brothers.
certain snarty character and a guy who's a bit of a fireball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but check out A Way Out, because it looked like an interesting game. It's just kind of like how it plays is going to be kind of odd. I mean, it looks really cool because there's a lot of like different things you can do with it. But just something to look at. And then we saw more. We actually saw gameplay for for Insomniac's upcoming Spider-Man game, which looks fucking fantastic. Did anybody else happen to catch the gameplay for that?
I watched it. That was
I heard it looks-
incredible.
And
Like,
it's
we don't
open
even need
world.
another movie. I'll just watch people play this game.
Yeah.
It was
I mean,
insane.
it looks fantastic. The way they integrate the environment to Spider-Man and how you can use the environment to take down enemies and how you can traverse through the environment, it looks fucking next level, like the Spider game you've been waiting for your whole life. So I can't fucking wait to play this. I just hope the story's good, but even if it's not, I'm just gonna fucking fly around as swing around as Spider-Man. So yeah, there's like a 10-minute gameplay trailer.
Is this the first open world Spider-Man game?
It is not. There have been plenty before.
Okay.
But this is like the most recent, like, well, of course it's the most recent, but I think this is one that's going to make like a leap and bound as far as what you can do with Spider-Man in like an open world environment.
Now, is this only PlayStation? I asked just because it's got a PlayStation logo on it.
Yes, this is a PlayStation exclusive. So it's done, yeah, Sony's, because it's Spider-Man's a Sony property.
Oh, true.
But yeah, I mean this looks fantastic. If you haven't seen the gameplay trailer, it's there somewhere in the R.O.C group or on YouTube. I mean it's worth a watch because it looks like a lot of fucking fun. Also, I don't have any information on this outside of that it's coming, but Nintendo did say there's a new Metroid game coming. I believe it's called Metroid Samus. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Samus Returns. So again, I don't have any information. I just know it's coming out.
I'll just say this: the why can't I think of it now? Fresh Communication dudes are some Nintendo freaks, so check out their shit. You get a lot of Nintendo news from those dudes.
Yeah, definitely check them out. But yeah, so that's coming. And here, since Jay wanted Destiny news, we have Anthem.
Yeah, I saw the actual preview for this shit, and it looks dope.
It looks
Yeah,
like Destiny.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a fucking bite off of Destiny.
yeah, except they got jetpacks and Iron Man fucking boosters, so it's
Probably
different.
better.
Yeah, this game looks pretty fucking cool. It's like some weird, like, I don't want to say dystopian future, but definitely like a world where people are shut off from things, and they send like not kind of mercenary types to go out in the world and do shit, which is what you're seeing here. These guys can kind of fly around and kill shit. So
But isn't this the game too, where like you have to kind of react to like the weather and stuff changes pretty severe and stuff like that? Isn't this that game?
I don't have an answer for you because I don't know.
If it's what I saw, I think this shit like all of a sudden you'll get caught in the middle of like hurricane type fucking storm and you have to fucking deal with that, and
That'd be
So
pretty
it looks
dope,
dope.
actually.
yeah, and the weather patterns are always changing and stuff like that.
That'd be cool if they did that. Because the only game that I've played that's done that is Mad Max. You can get like crazy lightning storms just out of nowhere, and you have to traverse your way around that. That's pretty fun. So I mean, if they have this, that might be pretty dope. It'd be dope if you're flying around, all of a sudden like a lightning bolt fucking hits you and just you start free falling out of the sky. That'd be fucking killer.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Have to run around with an umbrella. Yeah. So.
J-Ruz, how are you going to handle Destiny and
I don't know.
40K?
I don't know.
He's gonna play them at the same time. He's just gonna bring his PlayStation with him.
Hold on, guys.
I'm quitting work and I'm fucking dropping out of the show just so I can do both full time.
Do what you gotta do, man. But yeah, so that's Anthem. That again, another game worth checking out. Then some big news. They showed off more for Super Mario Odyssey. So from what I saw, you can take this hat, which I don't know what the story behind the hat is. You can take the hat, and you can possess certain objects. Like you could possess Goombas, you could possess what are those giant ball chain things called?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Jesus.
All right, cool.
Jesus, Wookie.
Are they
yeah,
chompies or something?
Isn't it? No, it's not a thwomp. Thwomp's the stone thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but you can possess stuff. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Looks like it's going to be a fun game to try out, kind of like a Super Mario World type deal or whatever.
I will tell you, Mario with realistic hair doesn't quite work.
Yeah, it's kind of off, but it's kind of right.
Yeah, I can't believe
it's weird.
they didn't fucking streamline the system at release with a fucking Mario game. That was
I know that to me was like a fail on their part. Like that's kind of standard. You get a new Nintendo, you get a new Mario.
No, but they had Zelda. That's the same shit. It's another Nintendo.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing to actually. Plus, it switches it up a little bit.
And it's not Zelda's not a kid's game. It's for everybody.
Yeah.
Whereas Mario will just be seen as a kid's game.
I don't know. Mario's pretty fun. I mean, Mario. I don't know. Mario's a pretty fun game.
Well, I don't disagree with you.
It's a little childish,
yeah. But it is, it's a children's
But
theme.
they're tough. I mean, they make them hard. Like they still make them challenging.
Yeah.
I'll always be down for some Mario.
Yeah, and this one I believe is coming out October because I don't know if they had a final release date, but October-ish or in that again fourth quarter area. Sorry, didn't do my research. Then the big news for me, and this was finally announced to come out, Beyond Good and Evil 2. They gave us a cinematic trailer for it. Looks like it's going to be a prequel to the first game, which came out years ago. I honestly couldn't tell you what this game's about because I don't know. I'm just happy it's finally coming. And then we saw more for God of War, the newest one. Which
I heard a lot of people talking about that. What was the deal with that, Andy?
It looks so good.
Is
So
it just
before-
because it looks good, or is it going to be the same old bullshit gameplay?
Oh, it's probably going to be the same old bullshit gameplay, but they did add some new elements to me. Instead of fighting just for those that don't know, instead of fighting the Greek and Roman and whatever gods, because you fucking murked them all, you're now in kind of like the Norse mythology type deal, but this time Kratos has a kid who's it's kind of like his second hand, and all that. It looks pretty dope. They showed some gameplay with him and the kid fighting that just looked pretty fucking dope, and the animation looks fucking killer.
And he's wearing a coat.
What's that?
He's wearing a coat. It's cold outside.
Yeah, it's that Norse world, dude. Up there with the Vikings, you got to keep yourself warm.
Better bring your coat.
Yeah. This looks awesome, but I'm a huge God of War fan, so I cannot wait to play this. This is going to come out, I think, early next year. And this is also a PlayStation exclusive.
It seems like PlayStation's getting more exclusives nowadays,
They kind of have their own little niche of stuff. It's just they don't seem to come out nearly as often. Like you see your Halos come out every couple of years and whatnot, and I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass. Don't mind.
Halo's died, man. They released 2 really bad games, man.
That last game was shit.
And I'm talking in the chat right now with Pigment Surgery, JD, and I'm like, Bungie just died when they fucking split companies. In my opinion, they used to be a really killer company back in the Halo 2, Halo 3 days. They cared about the community. They cared about their product. They gave you shit for free pretty much on the arm all the time. And they just added so much little things here and there that made you appreciate them as a company.
I wonder if Microsoft had anything to do with
I don't think they died. I think
that had nothing to do with Microsoft, man.
I think Destiny killed it. I bet you Destiny made more money with the last expansion than the last Halo game made as a full game.
Yeah. But once they split up and they started going this route, Bungie split up and half the company went to 343, which continued the Halo games, and the other half Bungie was working on Destiny, and it
But
just seems like it just got cross matched, you know.
Do you think just after a while too, like, just people just get over playing that title? Like, even look at Call of Duty, seems like it's kind of like tired now.
I don't think so. I
Yeah,
think
no? Okay.
You're
I think-
absolutely
I
right,
think
because
Call
you're
of Duty
absolutely-
is just
like the past 3 Call of Duties have been the same fucking game. So
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
they got smart.
even
They're
though
like,
different
all right,
company, even though different companies make them.
Yeah.
You know.
because they're just copying off the last company, and the games are 3 years behind. So now they finally just said, fuck it, nobody's playing these fucking things. And the last Call of Duty remastered, where they remastered the Call of Duty 4, everybody loved it because it was no more jumping and flying and jetpacks and futuristic weapons. It was
Or they went too far.
boots on the ground, running around, running, gunning. So they took it back to the old school, and the next Call of Duty is going to be a World War II based game.
I want Modern Warfare 2 to be remastered. I'll buy.
Oh, they're going to do it, man. That's just going to be
That's-
dope.
Dust
man.
is all about that running, gunning, and sunning.
That's it. Run and gun, man.
Sell me Modern Warfare 2 by itself, and I'll buy the shit out of that. I love that game.
Once
great
they
fucking
started,
game.
once they started getting into the futuristic shit with the backpacks and
Which
Yeah.
which zombies was Modern Warfare 2? Was that the one on the moon, or was that the one in the theater, the German theater?
they didn't have zombies back then for Modern Warfare 2.
Nah, that. No.
Oh yeah, they did. Was it?
No,
No, you're thinking- no, you're
zombies.
You're thinking of
came in
Black
from
Ops. Black Ops had the
Black Ops
zombies first, I
Yeah.
believe. That was Black Ops. That was decent, but Modern Warfare 2, if you want a good Call of Duty game, you go play Modern Warfare 2.
It's funny. The last Call of Duty game came with you could have bought for a little bit more money. You got the remastered Call of Duty 4,
Yeah.
and it's funny. More people were playing the remastered than they were actually playing the new game.
Yeah. That tells you something, though. I mean,
That tells you where what people want, man. They just get tired of that nonsense.
yeah. Gotta stop fucking with people. All right, then the last little bit of.
I try to say, don't stop trying to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, then the last bit of news I have, we just saw some more for Far Cry 5, which is a franchise I really like. If you haven't played Far Cry 3, go play it. It's fucking fantastic. This one's going to be set in rural Montana, where you take down a religious cult. That's really all you need to know, because it's going to be fun as shit.
I'm sorry.
Why'd you say Far Cry 3? What happened to Far Cry 4?
I was literally just going to ask the same shit.
Far Cry 4 is good, but it's a little too similar to Far Cry 3, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's just kind of, I don't know, it felt too similar to Far Cry 3, like it was trying to copy what Far Cry 3 was doing. And it didn't work for me. I haven't played Primal, so I can't speak on that, but I love 3. So, and this one, and Far Cry 5 looks like it's going to have a really good story along with the kick-ass, kind of open world play that I'm used to with the franchise.
Hey, what's the? I was just curious. What's the backstory here? Because that looks like an American flag with something other than the regular stars on it, or.
So in some rural town, from what I've read, there's this kind of priest-preacher type, probably like a self-appointed priest-preacher who's taken over this cult, who believes that the world is going to end, so he's trying to convert people, to quote-unquote save themselves, since my camera isn't on. And he does that, with a gun to their head, essentially. So you kind of got to go in there, and you got to just wipe out this cult, so they'll stop killing people and shit. It looks pretty crazy. Definitely check out the trailer and some gameplay, because I don't know, it looks like my type of game.
Cults usually kill themselves. I'm going to save your money and let them be.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's different when they're trying to actively convert other people, though. Like, if people follow and then they do that, then I guess that's one thing. But this is like the type where they raid people's houses and then they just kill them for not going their way.
Gotcha.
But it looks like a fun game. They got some new stuff coming in this one. They have this like kind of like companion bit where you can hire like a sniper to come in and take out targets for you as you kind of sneak around. A guy you can hire from an airplane that can just carpet bomb people. And then there's also a dog you can command to attack people. And then you can also, it's cool that into the actual story mode they're making it so that you can have a friend online play with you, and kind of go raid stuff and take out the cultist. It looks like a fun game. I'm super excited for it. But that is what I have for E3. There's a lot of other stuff out there, but I just wanted to grab some highlights.
Including Destiny, which we didn't talk about.
You want to talk about it?
Thanks, Dan.
A big, giant yawn.
You want to talk about it, J. Roos?
There's not. There was a lot that came out, but I really
sure.
haven't been paying too much attention because I want to be more surprised when the game comes out. But they did release a new trailer where the new baddie beats the shit out of a couple of Guardians, and
Is it a whole new game or another add-on?
it's a whole new game.
Okay.
But it feels like an add-on because, like Dust says, because it takes place in the same universe. It's the same town, same areas that you were in, but they're expanding to new areas. But yeah, the trailer has the new baddie fucking picks up a Guardian and steals their light. And if you don't know what that is, that's their power. And it shows how the Guardians have to now find their light again. But it's pretty cool, man. I got goosebumps just talking about it right now. And no, it's everybody's excited about it. All Destiny fans are excited about it.
Cool. They talk at all? Do you guys know about the new Xbox? Isn't there a new Xbox supposed to be coming out?
Yeah, I was
next
gonna
year?
say that.
Oh yeah,
What was it? I think it's just 4K compatible.
X something or other.
Everything's just 4K compatible with that.
That's
What a
really
bigger
the only
hard drive or
difference?
some shit like that.
Yeah.
I really didn't pay too much attention to it, to be quite honest.
So the second Xbox One is not 4K compatible?
No.
Isn't there a second Xbox One out right now?
I know they made a new one, but
Oh, sorry, Chuck. I totally forgot about Origins. That looked dope too.
all right. Well, Jay Ruse, you got to do the spotlight?
Sure. Warhammer 40K rule
And
book.
Atari was coming out with a new system too, supposedly.
Yeah, I heard about that too. I don't.
There's
I
just
wanna-
rumors about that, right?
Yeah, Well, no, I think they confirmed it, but I want to see something before I start talking about it.
Oh, they're doing like they did with the Nintendo Classic type of thing.
No, they're coming out with a new console.
They already
period.
have those out, man. They already
Wow.
have old school Atari. They started that shit first. Atari came out with the throwback systems, and then ColecoVision came out one, and they made an Intellivision one.
So Atari's gonna dip their toes back into the system game again.
And I mean, where have they been? They were like, we were gone for 30 years, but we really came up with some new shit.
I mean, Nintendo's pretty much dead. So compared to Xbox and PS2 and PlayStation, I mean, right? So unless it's all virtual reality stuff or something, I don't know.
While we're waiting for Jay Ruse, one other
I'm
thought
ready. I'm
I
done.
was just say, what if the dog only brings the ball back because he thinks I like throwing it?
Oh, these are more your
Yeah, that's
I'm just
true.
throwing it in there.
your mannerisms,
My fucking
the isms,
my
the jiskisms of the desert.
I have quite a few. All right, Jay Ruse, you're up.
Alright. So in this segment, we feature pictures from Instagram using the hashtag Realm of Collector. See, I threw you guys off. See, I worded it a little different, so you guys can't,
Oh, but you're still taking just as
Mimic.
long. Thank you.
mimic me. This week, I have 5 pictures for you that I selected, and
No way.
and they used the hashtag Realm of Collectors.
Realm.
Did they now?
They did. So we'll start with this first picture by @intext1 of, I think this is the KO oversized. If not, it is one of the Bruticus.
I don't think he's a KO dude. I think it's
Yeah, I
probably
think
the
this is
Warbotron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bruticus.
Okay,
Bruticus.
so it's Warbotron. Cool. So nice shot of Warbotron angled from the bottom up. So he does look very menacing, very devastating.
He needs
and
to.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
You see?
It's
You see?
funny.
Very Bruticus.
He needs to sell this picture to people trying to sell their Warbotron, see if they can get some extra money with it. It's like, oh my god, look how great this is.
I mean,
so
it's
big.
still a great figure. I still have mine on display.
It is really good. In fact, I was just looking at it, man. Like, because I haven't messed with mine in forever, but just looking at this photo, I'm like, dude, I love how it's a lot of dope shit that they did, I think, on this combiner.
I mean,
And
there's
if
still
anybody
some,
wants one of these figures, they could come to ToyCon NJ this Saturday and pick it up from Dust Mite's trunk for $200
Are you selling it?
live right there at the spot.
they did some things wrong with this figure, but they did a lot of things right.
Yeah, it's
So.
a dope set. I liked mine for the short time I had it. It was a really good set.
Listen, it can take a dive from 5 feet and be fine.
Yeah.
And still
Yeah,
survive,
it
right?
was dope.
Yep.
It was dope for the time. It still is a very nice figure. It just doesn't fit with my.
Next shot is by I think he's new. I don't know. Maybe I've seen him before, but I can't recall. By @the_toy_closet with a classic He-Man picture. I know this has a filter over top of it, but if it didn't have the filter on it, I still like the lighting angle that he chose. It
like
looks
that.
really fucking good.
Dude,
That
this is the
prism
original.
cap or whatever.
Yeah, this is like the original toy. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a pretty badass shot. Awesome shot at the toy. I mean, the _toy_closet, the toy closet. Next shot. Oh, guys, where did I hide the name on this figure? This is going to be a cool.
It's
Bottom.
right at the it's right on the shin of Brawl.
Yep.
This one's easy because I didn't have anywhere to hide it. Where did I hide it on this one?
Oh, and that inner thigh. You want everybody to look at this guy's nutsack.
So this shot is by @Merc_with_A_mouth_07. That's a damn mouthful. I think what who makes this figure? Is this NECA or is this it's probably NECA, right?
Yeah, it's NECA.
It's NECA Arnold Schwarzenegger from The Predator. Dutch. All bloodied up, sitting under a tree holding a predator's mask in victory. Awesome shot, Merc with the mouth.
That's added blood, right? That doesn't come all bloodied up like that, does it?
No.
I don't know if it's paint. I don't know if it's painted on. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
It is added.
Okay, I figured, but I just had to check.
Cool shot at Merc with the mouth. 07. Next, where did I hide it here?
On the gun.
Hold on, let me get this one. Oh, you prick.
Sorry, I beat you.
Yeah, it's on the
By
gun.
@Shaunimus Prime. Oh, Dan, you gotta fix the spelling on that one when you post it. It's Shaunimus, not Shaunamu.
It's just Shaunimus.
Yeah, it looks right.
No, no, in the chat.
Oh.
I did it. I typed it wrong for when you post it. By @Shaunimus Prime. Another new name to the group. I think these are the 3/4 scale troopers, because I think there's hardly any elbow articulation. Pretty cool shot. I love the poses. I love how the heads are tilted, looking in different directions.
If that is a brown blanket to simulate some sand dudes, that is fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's nice.
Whatever it is, it does look like it looks
If
really.
you look at the bottom, it looks like it's got like fabric textured. That's fucking awesome.
Sean and Mus Prime. That looks right to me.
Looks like my belly rolls.
No, in the chat, I forgot the S in Mus.
Yeah, I corrected you when I got it.
Okay, cool.
So I know what I'm doing.
Well, no, there was the one time a couple weeks ago I spelled something wrong, and they posted it that way. It was my bad. And last but not least, my favorite shot of the week by where's the name?
Under
It's
the
on
water
the
tower.
water tower.
There it is @Donovan's Art. With this fucking awesome perspective of Spider-Man in mid-web,
Beetle.
well, not mid-web, he's just
No.
flying through the air, chasing after beetles flying through the air. And there's no supports for any of these figures that can be seen, so it's a pretty good Photoshop job. Or if not, it's a really good hiding.
I think he's practical.
stands.
He's one of those ACBA types as well who does things practically. I gotta say, I love the
like
background he
Jessam,
did
who
there.
never-
What's up?
Like, see Jessam, who fucking doesn't use practical effects anymore, and nobody says shit to him on the ACBA page.
Yeah, that's a conversation for another
Man.
time.
Don't hate. And still gets like 500 likes. No, this is an awesome shot by Donovan's Art. It's fucking amazing. I love the way the background is with the moon just lit up behind Spider-Man.
Oh,
It's
fuck!
a
I didn't mean to do that.
Yep, and you did a good job.
It is a fucking
Hey,
awesome
so-
job.
So, Jisk, are you and Donovan fairly close? Because I see your name on his work all the time.
Yeah, like we're good buddies. Good buddies.
Good buddies.
And the fucking dioramas pieces are fucking on point. So good job at Donovan's Art.
Yeah, definitely.
So, in order to be featured on the show, use the hashtag Realm of Collectors
Rum.
Realm.
and take some awesome pictures. Use some dioramas. Use some lighting effects. Use some lens flares. Take some shots with some great angles, and you have a chance to be featured on the show live every Monday night at 8 p.m., where your picture will be featured
But
on the Instagram page.
The biggest thing is make sure you hashtag it. Please.
Yes, not hashtag R.O.C. either.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag Realm of Collectors.
There we are.
Spell
And again, it will
spell it correctly.
It will be featured on our IG page at Realm of Collectors, on our Facebook page, and eventually on our website, www.realmofcollectors.com. And that's it. All right.
Cool beans. All right. Do we have any questions or discussion shit to bring up? Crickets, huh?
Do we have stuff
Oh,
over from the
I
last
saw
one?
something that was cool, but I may have lost it.
I didn't know how long Dan was going to go for, so.
All right. Well, listen, I mean, we could bullshit for 15 more minutes, or we could just fucking end it early. It doesn't matter to me.
What? Any more realizations?
Yeah, I've got a few. Let's see what I got. I realized that there's sorry, I was looking at something else. When you ask someone their name, you're really just asking them what noise you should make to get their attention. It's pretty funny to me.
That's a good one.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
And then rattlesnakes and condoms. It's two things I don't fuck with.
That's a t-shirt.
And that's about it.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey, can we talk about this weekend, Saturday?
No.
Yes, yeah. Let's talk about Saturday. Let's talk about next Monday, and also something else I forgot to mention. Xbox One. I got that Friday the 13th. So let's get a group going.
I actually got into my first multiplayer match today, and I was fucking Jason right off the fucking bat.
Dude, that's dope.
I killed 2 of them, and the rest got away.
Is it hard? Like, as I played it, I played
hard.
twice this morning. It was the only 2. Like, I downloaded it last night, but couldn't get into a match. And then
it's I've been watching the live stream, so I know what to do. It's just getting your hands to do it. You know what I mean? It's
right.
The sticks are very sensitive. I had to lower the sensitivity, and it's not as easy as it looks.
See, I don't have that problem as the counselor. It doesn't feel sensitive at all. It's just knowing what to do, like without being able to play by yourself and just jumping into
You got to watch
online games.
A couple
You
of
had to,
streams.
I had to figure that shit out.
You pick
But
up
it's
what
cool.
to do.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Search. Try to get as much as you can.
I want to play with just eight of it's 8 people, right? It's 6. Oh, it's 7. It's 6 counselors and Jason.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Something like that.
I just want to play with people that we know. If we can get a whole room full of just us that we know, we can talk shit and play at the same time.
Yeah.
Dude, that's it. The new Thursdays. And that's what we're doing Thursday nights or whatever.
You guys
nights,
should
but-
get it for PC instead. That'd be great.
or you should just get an Xbox One.
Fuck all that
I'll say
and
fuck you to
fucking
that.
mouse and keyboard bullshit.
All right. Well, yeah.
I got carpal tunnel, motherfucker.
Hey, I use a controller, man. I don't fuck with a keyboard.
Then what's the point of playing on a PC then?
I will say this too
I
for
have
people
to upgrade systems every couple of years.
that are looking to get it. Tomorrow, the 20th, they're giving away a whole bunch of free shit. Like you get every time you play, you earn like these gamer points, and that lets you buy like new,
Perks.
new perks, new weapons, new things like that. And they're giving a bunch of shit away. They're giving you extra experience. They're giving you like more, clothes for the counselors and stuff like that. It's their way of kind of apologizing for shipping so choppy in the beginning. So that's on the 20th, which I believe is tomorrow, all day. So get it today. And
Yeah, man, it's tough, man. I thought we were good, man. Somebody called the cops, and I was hiding in the woods right by the entrance, and I was like 60 seconds, and the fucking cops are on the other side of the fucking map. Fucking hightail it, didn't make it. Didn't fucking make it.
yeah,
The
I
cops
said.
caught you?
No, the cops. There's
Jason,
2 ways off the map,
Jason,
and if you call the cops, there's different ways to get off the map to escape. You
I
get
see.
the pieces for the cars, pieces for the boat. Call the cops or kill Jason. So if you call the cops, you got to find the fuse and make the call, and you have to wait it out. And then when the cops come, they're going to be at one of the either entrances. So I was waiting, of course, at the wrong entrance.
And you have to get to the cops in order to escape.
Yep.
Like I did today. I set a bear trap and hid in a closet and then got bored and walked out, and Jason was there and stepped in my own bear trap.
Nice.
So you got to watch out for that too. But let's talk about Saturday.
Yes, Parsippany, New Jersey, ToyCon NJ. It's a big retro show. They got some newer stuff, but it's huge. There's like 3 gymnasiums. We've been talking about this for a couple of weeks. We're gonna have our first summer, the first R.O.C meetup of the summer, which is gonna be next Saturday. I believe they open at 10 a.m. So we're gonna be.
It's a 2-day show or just Saturday?
It's a 2-day show, but the meetup is gonna be on Saturday.
Okay.
And we have a lot of other things planned. We're going to get something to eat. And then quite possibly later on that day, if everybody wants to hang around or stick around, we'll go catch a viewing of the new Transformers movie, because there's a theater right down the road.
Oh, there you go.
You know, it's just come and hang out, man. We're going to have a good time. You know, it's a really cool show. It's a lot of dope things there. A lot of cosplay. They have that 40K shit there.
Yep.
J. Ruse.
Yeah, I can't make it. I gotta work.
Vintage gaming, a lot of stuff there. So there's a lot to do there.
I took off every other weekend this month, and that fell on one of the weekends that I'm working.
So
Unfortunately.
we're gonna have a good time. And just look into a Facebook group. You'll see I've been posting about it for the past 2 weeks. Or just search ToyCon NJ on Facebook, and it'll give you all the information. You right there, Dan?
Yeah, dude, I'm reading all these memes in the cafe. This shit's so funny.
All right, you could just hit the mute button then.
Oh, excuse
All
me.
right, so next Monday is our 2-year, it's our 100th show, so our 2-year anniversary. We are going to be doing a bunch of shit. We're going to be giving some stuff away. I can't really say what yet, and because I don't know exactly how we're doing it or what we're doing. But I know that it's some cool shit, and then probably some not so cool shit. You know how that goes. But check it out. I think what we're going to do is we're going to post in the Facebook group, something, questions, if you guys have any questions or anything like that. But try, since it's the 2-year anniversary show or the 100th episode, try and make it some interesting questions. We don't need the usual.
Yeah, we don't need the.
We like the usual bullshit, but we don't really like the usual bullshit. And then, what else did we say we were going to talk about too? There's one other thing. No. All right. Well, Xbox One.
I think that was it. Yeah, it was 3.
Xbox One. You guys tell me when. I'm ready to play.
Yeah, man. Awesome. I just bought a new controller, so I'm going to dig out my old Turtle Beaches, make sure they work so we could talk. You definitely need to communicate in this game.
Yeah, I got to see if these that I'm using here will work for this shit.
Well, either way, if we don't do it that way, maybe we could just open up a Skype room on our phones and just bullshit that way.
So
throw it out speaker,
Dust, when you're Jason, do you get any clues or tips as to where to find the people, or you just gotta walk around?
You got your powers and stuff. So you get sense and shit like that, and the more noise that the counters make, the easier it's for him to find them, and the fear factor.
Yeah, so each counselor has a setting. Like some counselors are predisposed to being super scared, and then you give off more noise. And then as a counselor, Jason's coming because the music changes, and you can hear it when he's coming.
So then your fear starts building.
Scary shit.
Yeah, no, it's cool, dude. It's good.
Yeah. Doesn't he see in thermal vision?
Yeah, he's got
a lot
that.
of times.
Yep. I'm telling you guys, check out that dude's live stream channel and just watch a couple of the older episodes that he played, just to get a feel of the game. It's pretty dope just to even just spectate and watch, because after you get killed, you got to stick around to the end of the game to get your experience points, or else you don't get your experience if you leave. So you could spectate and watch all the other players.
Yeah, and the matches are only 15 minutes long, so they're not terrible.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
First.
Yeah, man, I felt like a fucking noob, man. I was like, yeah, man, I watched enough of this. I'm going to be good. I was like, nah. No way. I think it'll be more comfortable when you play with people and you're just, talking and you're all coming up with a plan. Like, yo, I got the gas. I got the battery. All right, let's get out of here. That type of shit.
I'm sorry. I just saw the Apple TV.
Funny, right, dude? Check out the thread, dude. It's fucking
Dude.
hilarious.
All right. And all right, well, I guess we're just gonna wrap it up then. Well, 10 minutes early. That's what I get for talking shit about Nerd Rage just a couple weeks ago for having such a short show. And here we are. All right, so I'm just gonna go through. We'll tell everybody where you're at. And
Chat real fast. That'll eat up a minute.
oh yeah, go for it.
All right. So Audjechi, Kabolta was in there. Energon Addict, Shellformer, EE Prime, K-Man, Cool Nerd Daz, Agent H also is his other name there. KJ Smith, Breezy Fresh, Sunday Heat, Night of Ren, Van B, Deluxe popped in, Dark Ace 74, Craig R, Intex Music, Lionel M, Cadamus is in there. Cadamus, go to bed. Paul C, Hurricane BX, who actually did have to walk home in a hurricane in the Bronx today. Thought that was kind of fitting. Pigment Surgery, Walter, Soundwave Will, Primacon, Samuel M, P Shrek, Mirage, Lord Shadowkeeper popped in right at the end. He fell asleep before the show. And Retro Now, with of course an exclamation point. You got to do it now.
Sweet. Thanks
Right on.
Thanks for tuning in. All right, Brent.
And go ahead and hit that thumbs up too while you're in here watching. Really helps us out. And you can find me in the Facebook groups as Brian Brink and on Instagram at Brinkalizer, which I haven't even opened that app in like 3 weeks. So
Nice.
yeah, I got some catching up to do.
Slacker.
All right, sweet. Dan.
Yo, Harvey Devil _ Dent on IG, and I lurk in the Facebook groups.
Awesome. Lurking hard.
That's all you got.
All right, Jay Ruse.
At JRuse on Instagram.
Kind of.
Cadaver _11 on the PlayStation Network.
A little more so.
And I will be the your opponent on the other side of the table at the Warhammer 40K tournament. So I'll catch you there.
With your D10s. Fucking laying it down.
You don't even say it right.
I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
That's what it sounds. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
All right, Dust Mites.
Dust Mites on Instagram, Eddie Dust Mites in the Facebook groups, Dust Mites on Xbox One. Hit me up. Let's get this going. Let's get these Friday the 13th games going out there. And once we figure it out, maybe we'll start twitching it out. It'll be fun. Yeah. Don't forget, Saturday, ToyCon, NJ. Hit me up. I'll be there probably about 10 or maybe even earlier with my nephew, hanging with the few. We'll figure something out, maybe meeting place and what time you're coming. Just let me know what's up.
Is there a figure banging this week?
I don't think. Is there one? I don't know.
I don't know if he's-
I don't know. I don't think he's back yet, or is he?
I think
don't
he's
know.
back, but I don't know what's going on with that yet. But we will be having a hangout tomorrow, 8 p.m. live on the Rumble Collectors YouTube channel.
Sweet. I'm sure at some point we'll figure out what's going on with our iTunes and
Yeah,
audio and
I
stuff.
guess the password we got wasn't working. I don't know. It's fucking
No,
hurdles
what they
upon
did
fucking
was
hurdles upon
they're-
hurdles.
Yeah, what Ace had said was the people who host the website, they were, I guess, under a hack attack of some kind. So they reset all the passwords.
Yes, and then it was reset again by
Oh, it was?
someone, and it's not working.
Okay. We'll get that figured out. Chris Pinkerton was here earlier today. You can find him at Pinkerton on Instagram. And then Chris Pinkerton, because that's what his mama named him on Facebook. She didn't name him on Facebook, but that's where you can find him on Facebook. And then I am Jisk1. You can find me on Instagram at Jisk1 or JButron. And you can find me on Xbox playing some Friday the 13th at Jisk1. Or on that good book. I think I said it already, JButron.
Yep.
Or out in the woods doing what the deer do. Just listen to the deer speak. And that's it. Shout out to the Cool Tabor Network and the shows in there. I'm a little rusty. I've been gone for a couple weeks, so I'm going to try and remember. But you've got Beers and Bolters 40K, Stasis Lock, Nerd Rage Radio, Plastic Fanatics, Toy Detox. Who am I missing? Shattered Cast Uncut. Am I missing somebody else? 8
The
weeks.
one that Primal Sabbath does, the comic one.
I don't even know what it's called.
Information Creep.
The
that's the
Information
one.
Creep. That's it. I feel like I'm missing somebody.
The Beast Wars show.
Did I say Figga Bangin'? I said the Beast Wars show. I said Figga Bangin'. Well, you know who you are. If I missed you, everybody knows.
Plastic
I
Fanatic.
apologize.
You got that one.
Oh yeah.
Are we even still doing what's in the fucking box videos?
Yeah,
Those are
yeah.
related to the webpage, right? All right, so send your
No.
what's in the box videos too.
entertherealmcast@gmail.com.
Look out.
I got a
Okay.
couple that I got to do, and Tim sent me a shelf life video. So
Oh yeah, sweet. And shelf life videos. Forgot about that. Be on the lookout for that post in the Facebook page for next week's show. We'll get some topics and some stuff going. We're just trying to have a good time. It'll be fun.
Non-toy related, please.
Yeah, man. Let's
We answer enough.
let's have some fun, man. Next week's it's a big hurdle for us. 2 years, man. I know the 1 year anniversary we had a really fucking crazy time. I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat that one,
That's
but
good. We got some shit we'll give away. It'll be a fun time.
I just want to have a good time, you know.
Yeah, for real. I think I might drink a little of that show.
Look at you.
Why not? Why? Let's just fucking do something different.
Oh, you know what? I'm on vacation next week. I'll join you in that.
Ah, there
Awesome.
we go. Might as well.
Awesome. That's great.
Might as well. All right. As Chris would say, you could be anywhere in the world, but you were here with us, and we appreciate that. He says something like that, and that's it. I feel like I'm missing something.
I don't know. If you guys want to pop in for an unbroadcasted, I'm only going to be here for a few minutes. I got work in the AM, which is why I'm a fucking wet blanket this evening. But
Yeah, you
yeah, I'm tired, man. I'm beat and I'm fucking sick. So
Do you want to just skip a hangout today, or are you just going to open up a room and then just bounce?
I'll just keep the room open and I'll probably just bounce.
Okay.
So if you guys want to chill, somebody shut off the lights when you're done.
Yep. I may or may not be here. It just depends on what's going on downstairs, but we'll figure that out.
All right.
Sure won't be here.
Look at Dan. Antisocial.
I did watch John Wick 2.
So
I did watch John Wick 2 on the plane. It was actually really dope.
It's fucking good. The first one's a lot better in my opinion, but 2's still really good.
I agree.
Can I hit the button or we can talk about
Oh, you
this?
can. Yeah, I was just.
You can do whatever you want, but it's a
That's
free
fine.
country for the
I
most
feel
part.
like I have some more funny shit to say, but I can't think of it now.
Save it for next week.
Yeah, it'll come back to me. Oh,
Like it.
dude, I do have a story that I'll tell you off air.